How's it? Wait a second.
What's going on?
I have no idea. It just Discord just like disconnect, reconnect, disconnect, reconnect, disconnect, reconnect.
Speaking of having no idea, I do not have audio.
Wait, what?
I just realized that.
Hold on. Try that.
Nope. I still have no audio.
Okay.
I'm plugged in your laptop, right?
This still?
Yeah.
Any audio?
Nope.
Okay, how about that?
It's nope. So that I just realized it now.
The fuck just happened? Well, what a wonderful start for the stream. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another installment of appabendyt's meme stream, where we're fighting technical issues left and right.
Technical issues left and right.
Appa versus tech. I think that should be a regular thing, isn't it, fam? Because
Yeah.
I've been fighting tech a lot more. So yesterday I've been fighting a lot more fucking tech than a lot of people. And I'm fighting a lot more tech here than YouTube here. Jesus Christ. God damn. Hopefully you guys can still hear me just fine. How about you, fam? Can you speak?
Yeah. Well, I still can't hear myself though. I still can't hear anything. Like I have zero audio at all.
That is freaking stupid.
Cause
Are you sure you plug in?
can you check?
I'm pretty sure you plug in the red. Please tell me you don't plug the red.
I don't think so.
Oh no, you did.
Like great job, me, dude.
No, you plug in the red aux in favor of the green one, which
Wait, but
that's
then-
the one where you should have been.
Then what's the issue then?
I already restarted that. That's laptop. Why is it? How is it you're not receiving audio?
I don't know. Is there something wrong with my?
Headset? Did you
No.
just bump the volume?
No. Volume.
Volume's fine.
I'm turning the volume all around. There we go.
Laptop's muted.
Oh god dang it! That's why.
Laptop's freaking muted. Anyway, how are you guys doing? You guys are doing well, very well. What you guys been doing? What you guys been up to? What you guys been doing? What you guys have been listening to? What you guys been playing? Let me know in the chat. We're gonna spend the first 1 hour and 24 minutes of this fucking late and gay stream just to shoot some shit. Anyway, what have I been doing? Let's see. I have a very funny story to tell you guys, but I'm gonna tell you the story in a bit. I've been playing Hitman 3. Unfortunately, Epic Games Store exclusive. Because screw you. But thankfully nowadays, the thing about Epic Games Store is that it has definitely gotten some improvements. It's not as it's not as bad in terms of performance as last time. The performance is at least buttery smooth now, but the backup system, still lacking backup system. That's the one that I want. If Epic Games Store can implement that at the very least, I would be very, very happy. And original pricing is also good. So I can get like Hitman 3 for like what, $25, and that's also including with the Hitman 2 Access Pass, which you have to buy, even though you already own Hitman 2, even though you can just link IO Interactive's account just to make sure, just to verify, hey, I have Hitman 2, guys. Give me all of Hitman 2's levels in Hitman 3 so I can play it with whatever kind of minor freaking expansions or improvements that you have with this one. Funny enough, Hitman 3, what I did like about Hitman 3 is that it straight up removed auto-targeting for mouse, which is the thing that I love in Hitman 3. Hitman 1, the first one. It's the fact that you can just target right near the headshot, right near the head of somebody, and aim, and it just immediately snaps it to the head, so I can just clip everybody's head instantly. But it got really badly implemented in Hitman 2, but it just straight up removed in Hitman 3.
Wait, did it straight up give up?
Yeah, possibly because, yeah, if you want to aim, just aim manually, dipshit, or something along those lines. And next one is a very funny story concerning of how I forgot the PIN number for my ATM to the point where I had to wait like 3 hours in the freaking bank just to freaking restore it.
That was dumb.
And thankfully, I ended up watching anime. I ended up watching anime throughout. There's like 4 episodes of Digimon Tamers, and just freaking 4 episodes in, and the guy still freaking wouldn't budge. I'm like number 15 on the queue line, number 15, and the queue line starts off at like 6 when I arrive, and I'm like, oh, okay, that shouldn't take long. About 2 hours later, it's still on number 6. Like, what the fuck is this guy doing at number 6? Did he just get off his mortgage or something? Did his family member recently deceased, and then somebody he decided to take all of his inheritance, but there's so much legal freaking hooplas. I have no freaking idea. I just waited for like 3 freaking hours on the bank just to restore my freaking PIN because I forgot. And all of that, this freaking arbitrary queuing freaking system. Why is my monitor wobbly as fuck? Jesus fucking Christ. Aside from that, I rewatched I haven't watched The Martian, but I did watch it again. It's pretty freaking cool. And also Arrival as well. I watched Arrival. Funny enough, two films related to space and time and
spacey shit.
spacey, all that stuff.
Spacey.
Kinda like that stuff. And also, there's this also another really dumb story, right? Here's this, my friend, is my phone. My phone is the Samsung M51. Now, you might remember that in my last video, I talked about how my Samsung A71 is doing very well. Well, it was doing very well for a brief moment. Until suddenly, the phone decides to, I plug it on the charger, it doesn't charge. And I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Why is this phone not charging? So I decided to use it with another charger, doesn't work. The charger is working 100% fine. The phone just refuses to charge. And I'm like, oh shit. Looks, I was just talking about how good you were, and then I have to like freaking tell everyone and you just freaking
have to replace the USB-C thing or something.
Yeah. And then after that, right after that, I decided to turn it off, move all of my phone into another backup phone that I have, which is my sister's old phone. And then I decided, you know what? Fuck it. I think this is just the end of the line of my phone at this point. To be fair, I have been very badly treated. I've treated my phone very badly. I have been bumping it around left and right. It just fell off from like many different heights. It fell off a motorcycle at one point, and it still survives thanks to the case. And I'm like, well, just because you have a case does not mean that the phone is protected. Just because you have Gorilla Glass in front does not mean that the phone is actually protected. So there's a lesson, the hard lesson that you need to still learn. Just because this thing has a case that can drop and still retain damage or whatever, it doesn't mean that it won't get damaged inside it. So yeah, at first I thought it was broken. So we decided to went into
the
the
service center.
Samsung phone service center, right? And the moment we arrive at the service center, the guy turns on the phone and it works. The charging phone suddenly works.
Yeah, it's like it's suddenly normal for some reason.
It's suddenly freaking normal, completely out of nowhere for some reason. And like, holy shit! You're telling me that I could have just turned off the phone for a couple of hours and then just not bring it to the service and then not buy this before I turn it to the service? I buy this because worst case scenario, that phone might be broken, so I might be prepared. So I could have ended up buying this, right? I got loads of backup money in the phone. Loads of backup money in my back. Might as well just buy this, right? And this is a very attractive phone. I mean, it's pretty much the same, except the battery is 7,000 milliamp hour, which is freaking insane. That's like almost double the battery of the A71. But all of that journey sort of turns into moot because I went into the freaking service and the phone just works. It just works. It's freaking Nvidia. It's just freaking Bethesda when it just works out of freaking nowhere. God damn, all of that journey is completely ruined. But hey, at the end of the day, thankfully, my brother has use for that phone right now because his old phone is broken.
Oh, it's not really broken, but
it's still functional. It's just he really needs the front camera.
No, it's the back camera.
Sorry, the back camera. Yeah.
The back camera died, and it's not that I need the back camera to take pictures, but like. We're stuck at home. I still have school. I have to take a lot of pictures with my camera, but
yeah.
Now the camera is dead, so I can't do anything. And that's the good part. The A71 is in my hands now.
Yeah,
and it still works.
Anyway, also excuse the I like to apologize to the a bit slightly lateness of the stream. Apparently, the stream went on to go up on OBS disconnecting, reconnecting. Disconnecting, reconnecting. I set it up on time. Just OBS like, no, disconnect, reconnect, disconnect, reconnect. Fucking hell.
I think Discord's been doing that a lot lately. I don't know why.
Discord?
Yeah, Discord. Yeah.
I didn't have Discord open. It's not Discord.
I'm saying like maybe the internet is something's wrong with the internet. Cause
it could be something wrong with the internet.
Lately, I've been disconnected with Discord a lot while playing with my friends.
Yeah. Anyway. There it is. So let's get to the chat here. Freaking finally. Jesus Christ. Where is my last? Where's my last? Okay, here we go. Volume's fine on my end. Yeah, volume's fine on everybody's end. It's just that he couldn't listen to it. That's the problem. Which part of Nagatoro we're talking about? The bullying, semi-understandable, the tan girl part. I still don't get the argument. Or the pedophilia. There's no sex even before it was a manga. We'll get to that. There's so much freaking hoopla in regards to Nagatoro that was... I don't know why there was a hoopla even in the first place. The manga is already pretty famous in the first place. I mean, granted, the author of the manga is a doujin artist in the first place. It makes one really good Hinata x Naruto doujin a while back. But, come on. Even the anime is just teasing. Just lots of teasing. It's no different to Takagi-san. Takagi-san. Teasing master Takagi-san. Or bullying. Well, it depends on your bullying or teasing capacity.
I actually haven't read any of those. Both of those. I haven't read them.
I'm familiar with them by reputation.
Yeah, same.
It's kind of like Umineko or Higurashi. I'm familiar with them by reputation because everybody's talking about it. Have you guys heard of the hoopla where Twitter didn't do anything for this? We'll get to that. Appa's not a meme studio anymore. It's an APB, Appa Proof Variety Outer. Without spoilers, what is Nagatoro? I'd never heard of it. It's a simple slice of life anime where it's just there's this chick who is teasing living shit out of her senpai. And that's pretty much it. Howdy fams, hope you are doing well. What are your thoughts on Proton VPN? I have not tried Proton VPN, but I have tried private internet access. Private internet access is the only way for you. Private internet access, that's exactly what it says in the tin. Browse privately and securely with private internet access with the code links down below or something along those lines. I don't know how Linus says that, but Linus, there's one thing I can say about this, that Linus did sell me on that. $60 for 2 years, I mean, that's a pretty good fucking deal.
It's not so bad.
It's not so bad. $60 for 2 years and make sure that the government...
and at least it's a lot better than a free VPN. Way better.
It's a lot better than $60 for like what, a Netflix subscription where you can just download all this stuff and put it on your hard drive without the government freaking noticing. Oh man.
Or $60 on Xbox Live.
They did backtrack on that one though, man. Do you remember that? We didn't talk about it. I was talking about how Xbox Live Gold is really not a good deal. You know what is a good deal though? $120 a year or $180 plus Game Pass. That's the question. Like, you might as well just go $180 for Game Pass, because
For Game Pass,
$120 can only net you to play online. I mean, who the fuck plays online at this point? I'm sorry. Maybe because because I'm biased against multiplayer crowds, but I don't like to play online. So fuck that. $120 to play online just for $120 a year to play online for an Xbox Live Gold or all of that stuff. Why might as well stick on PC? At least in PC you play online, it's free.
It's free as flip. It's just free.
The hell y'all doing in consoles anyway? And
I gotta pay.
even freaking Nintendo, right? Nintendo's only $20 a year. Nintendo's only $20 a year. What the fuck justifies Xbox Live Gold to be? I mean, granted, it's a shit service. I mean, shit. Nintendo's online service is pretty trash, but $20.
At least it's a deal. At least.
Oh man.
Not flipping $60.
I haven't played any games in a while. Appa, any recommendations? Well, if you want me to recommend games that I have played in the... I actually have. I haven't played a bunch of games lately. Mostly just watching films and working out and working. Lots of frustrating work. But if you haven't played Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic already, play it. Great Star Wars game. Great game in general. Got me the Tonikaku Kawaii anime. Now I need to watch the darn thing. Also, Eurocamp Season 2, Cells at Work Season 2, Cells at Work Black, and Dr. Stone Season 2. I heard that the Cells at Work Black, there's this episode of erectile dysfunction, which is interesting. Might want to give that one a watch, apparently. If you like the Yakuza series, a good chunk of it is on Game Pass. Yes, it is on Game Pass. But do not pay for Xbox Gold, though.
Yeah, it just makes Game Pass much of a better deal that way.
Yeah, just Game Pass. Well, the original Game Pass is $10 a year, so that's $120 for Game Pass or $120 for Xbox Live Gold, Xbox Live Gold,
Xbox Live Gold,
Gold,
like Windows Live.
Still playing Nier Automata while replaying Advance Wars, Fire Emblem, The Blazing Blade, and GTA San Andreas, and watching Kamen Rider Ichigo. I wish there was a community thing on Epic Game Store, as much of a weird request it is. Well, Epic Game Store, loads of things at Epic Game Store are just really stupid. It's just definitely not as good as Steam. Learn to aim, you lazy bum. Did you hear Hero High got into some drama to some guy called Woohoo Lad? It kind of reminds me of the drama Keemstar and Scales used to get into. I am not familiar with that drama, but I am familiar with the drama concerning Hero High in how he make a video of how a VTuber Kiryukoko got herself face doxed. And there's this another English VTuber who shares her docs. The problem is, when he shared the video, the situation is already resolved and both parties already apologized. And yet he makes a video anyway just to expose on the English VTuber who makes that call out, and therefore making all of his subscribers to come into the English VTuber and harass them, even though the specific issue has already been resolved and all parties are like pretty much cool with each other, and he just adds a lot more fuel to the fire that has already been extinguished. Or at least that's the impression that I got from the drama. And then he makes a follow-up video where he sort of apologized to the entire thing, but he not really.
Kind of, sort of.
I mean, that's what happens in the drama channels at the end of the day. Is like I'm trying to just WTF avoid on all of that. Just when there's a very specific little drama on Twitter that happens, like just talk about it here on stream where no one will pay attention to it that much. If you're talking about it on dedicated video, that means that you really have to pay attention to this sort of stuff. You really have to pay attention. This is a really big, something very big, guys. You have to pay attention to this sort of stuff. You have to care. That's the implication that you get when you try to make a video on something. And well,
especially if you're not on time, like if you're not on the same schedule of the thing.
Yeah.
If you're late, just by a little, it makes you like a seller, you know. You're just selling.
It's a sellout.
Yeah, you're just selling.
Now, that's why when I put my drama on stream, this is kind of drama where you're like, well,
yeah, we just look at it, laugh about it,
laugh about it, and just move the fuck on.
Move on.
Look at it, laugh about it, move the fuck on, because it's fun. It's cringy as fuck, but at the end of the day, it's fun. You don't have to pay too much attention into it, right? We just laugh about it and move on. Whereas a lot of the drama YouTubers, they go into a drama, just whatever sort of hoopla on Twitter, and they go, you have to pay attention to this stuff. Yeah. Pay attention. Not only just you have to pay attention to this sort of stuff, but you also have to look at this specific person and then go at this ad and look at how this person is horrible. I'd say we change the tactic. Instead of going, wow, this person is horrible, I'm just going to change the tactic into, wow, the person that other person is being horrible to is actually a good guy, is actually a great guy, you go support him. So try shifting that into some sort of a more positive attraction.
Instead of
positive attraction.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I'd rather, if you want to give a lot of storm to social media, I'd rather give the storm of support rather than storm of hate. I mean, I don't know. I don't know about y'all. But anyway, let's get into where was I? But Minecraft started being one-person apocalypse in creative mode, going from village to village, coming up with the most elaborate ways to end all life in them. Oof. Actually, kind of think of it. Why have you stopped playing Minecraft?
I think it was because first it was because the guy who ran the server, he stopped playing Minecraft. As in, like, he just doesn't want to play Minecraft anymore.
Okay,
so
okay.
Yeah, the guy who holds the server doesn't want to play. We can't play.
All right, and then what?
And we tried to open up servers on other people's computer, but on one of my other friends' computer, but he can't, for some reason. His ISP blocks him for port forwarding and shit.
What?
Yeah, so we couldn't, and then we just gave up. We gave up. We move on to other games, and now we're playing Stardew Valley, I guess.
Well, I mean, that is well, at least you got Stardew Valley.
Yeah.
Have you played Terraria? You played Terraria,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I've played Terraria, but
Alright.
I don't know. I don't know. I feel unexperienced as hell on Terraria because I've played Minecraft before, right? Like, but in Terraria I don't know anything at all. I don't like.
Yeah,
that.
it's the same thing as Minecraft early on, where you really
Yeah,
need to have
yeah.
the FAQ. You really need to consult the internet in how to actually play it.
Do
What you
anything,
should
yeah.
do in Minecraft. Oh, speaking of what you should do, you know what you should do right now? Streamlabs, links down below, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, Hero High and that trap guy Woohoo Lad. Oh, good golly, I have no idea what's going on with Hero High and this Woohoo Lad guy. Maybe somebody can bring me up to speed. Hey, Appa, do you recommend Hitman 3 now for one who never sold his soul to Epic Games, even with free games, or should wait for Steam release? At the end of the day, Epic Games is just a store, right?
It's just a store.
It's just a store. It's an inferior store to Steam, but it's just a store.
It's a good thing that Steam. It's a good thing that Steam has competition now.
It's a good thing that Steam
Yeah.
is competition. It's just that the store is not as good as Steam.
Yeah.
It's slowly improving.
Slowly.
It's very slowly improving, and I'm noticing it. I'm trying to pay attention to it because a lot of game developers, they're shifting to Epic. I mean, that's fine. At the end of the day,
Yeah, we can't blame the developers, right?
I can't blame the developers
Yeah.
at the end of the day because
It's a good
Epic
deal,
still is
but
pretty
it's
good.
yeah.
It's pretty good for them. It's lucrative for them. It's just that it's not very good for the consumers because the store is just
the store is
inferior.
trash.
But that being said, again, Valve also comes to the same thing. It's Valve's store wasn't really that great in the first place, and that Valve just sort of exclusively puts their games on Steam, where their games on Steam for a while, and then now Steam is turning into this big ass freaking juggernaut. Yeah, I mean, I prefer my games on Steam, but I still, at the end of the day, if somebody goes to Epic Games Store, I can understand why, and it's one of those things where you can groan about it, you can go, oh shoot,
but it's not gonna fix anything.
but it's not gonna fix anything.
It's not gonna change anything. They already set their goals to go there.
Yeah,
And it's a good deal. You can't blame them. It's a really good deal.
Yeah, it's just you just can't do anything about it. You just gotta have to move. You're just gonna have to accept it and move on. It's stupid, but you're gonna have to accept it. Unfortunately, but do I recommend Hitman 3 though? If you have Hitman 2, don't play it. Don't buy it. If you have Hitman 2, you pretty much play Hitman 3 already.
Yeah,
Especially,
it's just like I just realized the new Hitman, the re-release Hitman, Hitman 1, 2, and 3. It's the same game, but just more levels.
yes,
from
it's the same game but with more levels.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if you buy Hitman 3, right? At least for me, it costs like $25 Hitman 3, which thank God. I don't want to pay $60 for the same game for a couple more levels.
Yeah.
And then just a couple $25. That's already with the pass and also with the other Hitman levels. So I'd say that's a pretty full package. So unless if the game is sold like really cheap on you, it's $25 for like six really open-ended levels, and you can replay over and over again just to find out more secrets, find new stuff. And like the amazing thing about Hitman is that their levels are great. It's that the more I try to replay one level and I keep exploring the area and I find new stuff to explore. It's just great. There's so many freaking hidden depths and hidden shortcuts and so many hidden things around the levels of Hitman. It's just breathtaking. It's one of the great qualities of Hitman 3 and a lot of the Hitman games, the newer Hitman games in general. The levels are big and expansive. So many methods for you to do however you want to do, and it's just great. It's just that they're just really testing out players in shifting into Epic with this deal. And the import process is just really well, I wouldn't say it's bad, but it can get inconveniencing if you don't know what you're doing. So anyway, I hate Minecraft because it's another FPS, long live Terraria. How do you rate from 1 to 10 for Code Vein, since it's on sale right now on Steam? I go see my Code Vein review. Code Vein pretty much recommended it. It's my best game, one of my best games of 2019. Go play it. It's on sale. pretty much right now. If it's on sale right now, go and buy it. Great game, amazing customization, great character customization. If you want to create your own wife, you create your own husband. Oh, that game is perfect. It's great. Anyway, I watched and finished episode 712 of season of Mob Psycho 100, and I love the series so far. Also, that fake out of a deaf character, I was gonna lose it. Woohoo Lad is mostly in the wrong. Been playing mostly DMC 3, Skip 2 because of course, and Halo 3. I finished rewatching Gakuen Babysitter and started to watch Akachan Toboku. 67 but hey, when you're gonna shake your shekels? I already did. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. You kind of missed that one. Just finished God of High School, kind of a train wreck. I caught a shiny Gigantamax Grimmsnarl today. Pretty fucking cool. Just watched Utena. Been playing good old Doom, the one that got a 5th episode long ago. Have you played it? Sigil made by John Carmack. I have not. Also, watching Region of Healer and reading some manga, it's all good. I haven't watched any anime in a while either, but binge watching YGOTS? YGOTS? I don't know what that is. Yu-Gi-Oh! The Animated Series? I went to episode 2 of Region of Healer, so that's something. Well, good for you. In terms of anything else, I've just been slowly watching Uzaki-chan anime, reading more of the manga for Magical Senpai. I heard that Samsung A series has problem with battery connector. I haven't heard about that one, but I have experienced one, and all I did was I just turn my phone for one day and it just backs on.
Yeah, it's just back.
It just turns back
for
on.
some reason.
So, well, I'm kind of glad that I just invested on this. This 7,000 milliamp hour fucking battery is goddamn nuts. This shit is insanely huge for a phone. I mean, good lord, the battery life of this phone, it's insane. 7,000 milliamp hour battery. Goddamn, I'm probably just gonna stick on the M series on Samsung right now. I really want that maximum battery capacity. God damn. Anyway, I've been proud to see the alphabet song in Taiko no Satasujin and Switch in extreme difficulty. Are we gonna have an Okuyasu moment today? We're gonna have loads of Okuyasu moment today. So many loads of Okuyasu moment today. Apparently, thanks to foreigners in Bali doing dumb shit, we're gonna have loads of Okuyasu. Loads and loads of them. Don't worry about it. Rito of Healer got me like le bif parlone, and I cannot read that. Did you buy a wireless charger? None of my phones are compatible with wireless charging.
Why would we buy a wireless charger in the first place? I don't want to do that.
Now, wireless charging is just slow in general. But I know it depends on the phone, but for me at least, it's just not worth it. Even if your phone kind of supports it, it's just
I don't see any purpose of it. Just plug it in. Like,
is APB wearing a streamer's merch shirt from Twitch?
Nah, it's a jersey. It's an Astralis jersey.
But
a fake one because of course I'm cheap.
You now know my pain of having a stolen phone, except yours is legal. I'm sure, definitely, probably sure,
bro.
No, for real though. It is. My phone is legal. All my phone. I never steal somebody else's phone, except if you count somebody else's phone that was broken but is now given to us as stealing. Because I do have a bunch of those phones. I can relate to the phone mistreatment. The screen needs replacing since it's turned purple slowly.
Damn.
Dark Rum in hand. This is my drinking game today. I hate drinking it up. I've been playing Dead or Alive 2 Ultimate on the original Xbox. Been playing out on CRT through Component. Looks super clear. Also still watching the Dirty Pair series. Cool. Kuga was on the Shout Factory Twitch channel on Thursday, which I found odd because they normally put nonsense I took on Tuesday. In your last video, you used a gameplay of Digimon Cyber Sluts. Did you gonna make a review of that game? No, probably not. Because the thing is, I wanna make a full disclosure. I bumped the XP and the money multiplier for like 4 times, so that I pretty much got the most ultimate fucking Digimon like really, really early on. That's because like the combat is fine and all, but it's just typical sort of turn-based rock, paper, scissors, data, vaccine, virus thing combat. And it's just, it's fine, but it's not really my thing. So I just want to try to get through it. Just want to get to the story, which, for the record, is very good. It's very good, very interesting. I'm kind of really want to see what happened next. And I really like the protagonist. It's very interesting because the Digimon Cyber Sleuth protagonist has a really good balance between a silent protagonist and a not silent protagonist. It's like managed to hit that level in between. The protagonist is kind of silent, but also kind of not. And what really helps the entire thing is the fact that the protagonist is very, very expressive, which really adds to the character. The protagonist smiles and pouts and all of that. It's a lot more expressive than Persona protagonist, I can tell you that. When most of them just put on a poker face all the freaking day with the occasional sweating profusely. But aside from that, yeah, probably not gonna do it. Probably not. Probably not. I just like playing it. So I already had to go for the bottle since the glass got empty before the stream went on. It just works. Sounds like one pain in the ass fetch quest.
It is.
It is pretty pain. Yeah,
It's pretty
pain
far
in the
from the
ass. Oh man. Anyway. Freaking auto scroll got me. It's not that we hate female characters, we just hate characters which we'll get to that. Are you getting bald or is it my imagination? I just got a haircut. It's called getting a haircut.
Nah, because compared to mine, yours was pretty short. That's why it looks like it's balding.
When we went into the phone store, I thought we promised to get a haircut, which I did, but you didn't. And I think there's a reason for that, because we ain't got cash.
Yeah, I was about to say, because we literally got cash. I have to grab some cash first.
Angel turned it into $1. Speaking of Okuyasu, are people in the stream going to be caught in 4K? Yes.
Oh, let's
also,
hope
have
so.
to check out Abba Bros tickets for recommendation. Keep them coming, ladies and gentlemen. The Streamlabs links down below. Let's see if we can make it to 69
That's a
again.
really heavy slam.
I want my mask. I want my mask, not mask. I want my cash. There we go. The front camera can be the back camera. Just turn it around.
No, that's the problem. That's the problem. The front camera works perfectly fine. Like if I use it to unlock my device, if I like this, because it's like a motorized one, it pops out, right? If I use it to unlock my device, it works. Like it can track my face, right? That means it works. But because the back camera is dead, the camera app doesn't respond. Like the camera app straight up freezes, so I can't use the front one. So it's literally just dead.
Yeah,
I hate that.
So there's that. Yeah, my Samsung J7 Plus is the same deal. I have a rubber case around mine and it does the job. It does the job for the most part until it like fell down like several times to the point where it just broke. Oh, also one thing you might notice, fam, if you make the brightness to be at the very slightly bigger than low, you might notice a bit of an artifacting on the screen.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
Do you notice that?
Yeah.
And I thought that was like some dust, and I tried to wipe it out. Like,
Why is that though?
I don't know.
is that straight from the box?
I think.
Oh.
Yeah, that is straight from the box. Just some really odd artifact on the screen.
Especially if
the screen
it's
is really
dark.
dark.
If it's, if it's really dark.
Yeah. So there's a GTA 5 mod where the cast is replaced with the Fire Emblem 3 Houses cast. Claude, Bernie, and Lorenz say the N-word if they knew what the N-word meant. How would you feel about the mod? I think they're gonna say it. Claude, Bernie, and Lorenz. I think those are the kinds of people who would definitely. Maybe not Lorenz though. Bernie's just too. Bernadette she's just too insecure to say it. But Claude, Claude already got the license for the N-word in the first place.
Because technically, yeah.
I dropped Hori. It's just full of shitty slice of life and padding. Something wrong with the internet? So you're telling me we're gonna have pixels in the intro? No,
Maybe.
There's nothing wrong with the internet. I forgot to turn off private internet access.
Oh.
That's why I go on, off. Okay. I mean, no one said anything about Food Wars mga kapas. Man, this reminds me, I might get a new phone too. Mine has been going since 4 years, maybe although bad condition, but I kind of don't want to get a phone bigger than 5.8 inch. Dude, my phone is like big screen. This phone screen is super freaking big. I love my phone screen.
The one thing about your phone now is how thick it is, man. Like it's thick.
It's thick. I mean,
300 Cs, man.
This is the thickest phone that I have. This is one very thick phone. Like seriously, compared to my old phone, right?
With a case.
This is my old phone with a case. This is my new phone. It's thick, boy. It is thick as fuck. I mean, just. It's insane in how thick my new phone is because the 5,000 milliamp hour battery is just not 5,000, 7,000 milliamp hour battery is freaking ridiculous. Anyway, Umineko's better than Higurashi. What's your takes on Toho, who's best girl? Why is it Remilia? What's best part of the whole series? Why is it the fan works of all any kind? Well, I am familiar with the fan works of Toho, but I am not too familiar with Toho in general. So, double standards of mangakas with different anime adaptations. 720p, your internet is in a food booth today, Appa. My stream has always been in 720p for a while now.
Yeah.
I think you guys just noticed it. What's the best combo? Intel plus Nvidia, AMD plus Nvidia, Intel plus Radeon, or AMD plus Radeon? That really depends. That depends on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to play and stream games and also record your footage, I'd say go for AMD and Nvidia.
I'd say
That's the best bet.
AMD and Nvidia.
If you want just the safest bet for maximum performance in games, Intel, Nvidia, Intel Radeon or AMD Radeon. Why would you go Intel Radeon though? That's the combination I kind of find rather odd. AMD, if you're gonna for Radeon, I might as well just go AMD at that point. Especially there are performance improvements if you have both AMD CPU and GPU in the systems. Apparently, or at least on the latest one. Greetings, fellow bigots. What minority identity shall we oppress today? We'll get to that. I don't get the Nagatoro thing with Twitter, but I can't wait for this topic. Yep, we'll get to that. Don't worry. Proton's free version is fine for what I've tried. The thing about free VPN, right? Free VPN is just the speed is capped.
Yeah, it's
the
capped.
connection is unreliable, and if you get the wrong version, you don't get a good experience. You just don't get a good experience in general. Are you VPN shilling now? Now, yes. Yes, for real. Like VPNs are a godsend. Like I don't care what VPN, as long as reliable, as long as reliable, trustworthy. Even the VPNs that YouTubers constantly like
NordVPN, ExpressVPN, all those VPNs.
Yeah,
just
NordVPN, ExpressVPN. Okay, Nord has a bit of a hoopla.
Oh well.
Nord has a bit of a hoopla, but now they pretty much fixed the whole stuff up.
Yeah,
and it's still recommended by everybody. NordVPN, private internet access, freaking. ExpressVPN,
any VPN. I mean,
TunnelBear, all of these VPNs, just pick one, which one is better deal for you, and just pay for it. It's really good. It's much better than a Netflix subscription. I can tell you that.
I mean, at this point, my VPN is always on. It's always on, and I like.
Yeah, because you're paranoid as fuck, fam. You don't want the hackers.
No, I'm not paranoid. I'm just. It's like I just like having it on. I don't know why.
Okay, so anyway, ever heard of Hydro Thunder? I have not heard of Hydro Thunder. First day in Japan is racist because characters are white. Now they're freaking out over the tan character. Can you spell We'll get to that. It's not about the tan. It's about something else. Something even more stupid. Something I like about my phone is that it can split the screen so I can watch the APB and read the manga.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
that's
a lot of phones can do that. Samsung phones can do that. Personally, I love the image that CRT produced for video games and the combination of no input lag. I wonder what they would be like if they were still being made. Have you watched the Magical Index Scientific Railgun series? I have not, actually. I heard Surfshock is pretty good VPN.
Well, whatever it is, just a VPN in general.
Just get the one with a good price. So, what was Microsoft thinking? I have no freaking idea at this point. So, I'm not an online gamer. Well, thankfully, not a lot of us are. Not a lot of us are. Thank God for that. If you're an online gamer at this point, especially on console, you have to pay some freaking extra.
If you're an online gamer, just pay PC.
If you're playing on games online, you have to pay PC. Play on PC. Console just adds just more freaking costs in your. I mean, seriously, would you rather? Because a lot of the arguments with the consoles, right? They choose console because it's a lot more. It's easier and more convenient, and you just rather play it on the couch. I mean, first off, you can play PC games on the couch. It takes a bit of a longer time to set up. Granted, you're gonna need a couple of you're gonna need Bluetooth adapter. You're gonna need to have a keyboard. I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, but still a bit more complicated. But you can still set it up. And second one, if you go on the console, you pretty much pay what, $20, $10, $20 for this online subscription thing just to get that convenience. You can save that $10 to $20 for having it. So either a convenient experience for $20 or an inconvenient experience for $0. So I mean, I prefer to be slightly more inconvenient in just $0 and save my money to literally anything else. So private internet access, got it. Although ProtoVPN is free if you're not intended to get their premium offer. Yeah, again.
If it is free, I want to know how much is the speed cap.
There are limitations on it. 4 free games a month with Xbox Live Gold. Yeah, same thing can also be said to PlayStation Plus.
If that's the case, if you're looking for the free games, just get the Game Pass, right? Like that, the Game Pass is a very, very great value. Yeah, especially for the price.
Yeah, the thing about the 4 free games is that the moment you end the subscription,
it's gone.
It's gone. So they're not exactly free games.
Yours. Yeah,
they're not exactly free games. You're renting the games. You get me? So. The same thing goes for Game Pass, but at least Game Pass, you got access to loads of games.
A lot of games, yeah.
The 4 free games among Xbox Live Gold, you don't know the games that would go free are the games that you genuinely want.
Play, yeah.
So it's only on the specific month and the games that will appear. So there are loads of flaws in that. I mean, it sounds like a good deal, but at the end of the day, well,
it's just for the online.
Yeah, I mean, there's one point where I forgot which. Maybe I remembered it wrong. They had left the life for PlayStation Plus, and I'm like, I mean, Seriously? Why? Hi, Appa, I have to
it's
say
sweet.
this. You might have called them out for bad and cringe translation, but it doesn't mean you should shame people who enjoy the localized version. Okay. Hi, Appa, I had to say this. You may call them out for bad and cringe translation, but that doesn't mean you should shame people who enjoyed the localized version of the product. I have never shamed people for enjoying the localized version of the product. I have called them out for bad and cringe translation, but I've never go, wow, you enjoyed this game, this censored version of the game, you're awful. Because if I actually do that, I'd be very, very hypocritical. Because there are a lot of games in which the localized version, the quote-unquote censored version or whatever, that I actually still enjoy despite a lot of the censorship that's been happening with surrounding the game. I can think of one as one of the example. I'd say, well, I mean, you can say Fire Emblem Three Houses. There ain't much censorship in there. There's one very minor scene with Bernadetta that got a bit of a hoopla because they changed the lines of the dialogues. But aside from that, I still enjoyed the game overall. And if I shame people for enjoying the game, because there's this one specific scene that got mistranslated and therefore the game is ruined and therefore the game is bad, that would be very hypocritical of me. But there are loads and loads of people on the internet who will definitely do exactly that. And I got into the end of that freaking argument and saying, as some people say, there are some people, I think it was in Raging Guild's Discord, saying that I am a shield for Nintendo because I like Fire Emblem Three Houses. God forbid that I like Fire Emblem Three Houses. I love censorship because I like Fire Emblem Three Houses. I mean, God forbid that I like Fire Emblem Three Houses. Could be Jesus Christ, guys. Why is the bar of censorship so low that you have to shame somebody for simply liking a video game? But seriously, again, if I actually do that, I'd be hypocritical. Anyway, Brian spotted it to $1. Ah, yes, jelly-filled donut of the game. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. I only play multiplayer when drunk, in other words, later tonight. You ever played Final Fight? I have not played Final Fight. I've been PC gaming for 2 years. Oh, speaking of games that I played, been playing more Metroid Prime as well. Metroid Prime's great. Oh my god. Why is this game out on PS2? God damn it, Nintendo! Fucking love that game. Metroid Prime's great. I've been playing PC games for 2 years. No regrets. Yep. Hey, wouldn't it be cool for Microsoft to make online free to compete with the Sony? Wouldn't it be cooler to do the opposite? Need Rito Healer review. I think Anime Man already did a review on that. It's not just Rito Healer the manga, it's also like the entire freaking light novel. And he also, I also share the same opinion that he has in that the pacing is way too fast.
Yeah, it's just too fast.
The pacing is way too fast. It is a very satisfying revenge story, but it was delivered way too fast, and you just don't get so much time invested with the characters because the characters got what they wanted very, very early on.
I think Rito of Healer is just worse but more graphic Rising of the Shield Hero.
Worse but more graphic Rising of the Shield. It's definitely a lot more satisfying in terms of story, but it's paced way too fast.
I personally feel like Rising of the Shield Hero is much more satisfying.
Yeah, it's much more satisfying.
Because it has that build-up.
It's much more satisfying because the characters actually has to work their hard ass off, and they've had so many obstacles and adversities throughout before you actually get to that maximum climax where the bitch got what she deserved.
Yeah, but
after that, it turns into just a normal isekai manga.
It's not that I don't like it. It's just that I've read too much of a normal isekai, so I'm not gonna like that.
Anyway, with how expensive consoles, games, and controllers have been lately, had Microsoft went on with that price change, they would probably lose the majority of their player base.
Well, yeah.
It's really stupid.
That's why we were memeing on them.
That's why we're just dunking on them because they're just dumb.
That's just dumb.
Well, I had a lot of fun on my Educational Friday because Cells at Work Black Tawazaki-kun. I'm catching up on anime. Watch this So I Am a Spider, So What? I watch Woo Woo Lad a bit. Yeah, speaking of Cells at Work, funny thing about Cells at Work is that people who Cells at Work got shown to doctors. Not just my friends' doctors, my brother's friends, my sister's friends' doctors, just doctors in general, and they're like, huh, I actually learned something new. That's the kind of interesting thing that I find very interesting about Cells at Work, is that even doctors who are the professionals in the field, they watch the anime and thought, huh, I did not know about that. That's kind of interesting. Anyway, don't forget about after currency conversion, things in Canada cost more compared to America. Yeah. If you're an anime fan, yeah. If you're an anime fan, do you like Fist of the North Star? It's one of my favorites. I have read Fist of the North Star, but I haven't gone really far into it. That being said, I really enjoyed the clips. Just the compilation clips. Have you seen the compilation clips of just Kenshiro going,
Yeah.
Oh my god, bullshit, dude. There's so many compilations of that. Fucking love that. Just the characters go. And then of course the live action version.
Oh no, I just got. Oh yeah, the live action one is like it's like I don't know if it's a parody or they're actually trying hard to recreate it, but like it's so wrong. It's so dumb. For some reason.
Seriously, if you guys haven't seen the live action clip,
watch the
of
live action
Adventure,
clip.
just watch it. It is so atrocious. It is so bad. It's funny. It's like a freaking somebody tried to roleplay. It's insane.
It's parody. It's just parody.
Anyway, Hirohei loves the White Knight for Uzaki Hana. Yeah, it's like if there's the moment there's a new drama of Uzaki-chan, he makes a video of it. It's just weird. The only way for people to stop the anime skin debate is to literally live in Japan, integrate and create art, have enough luck for it to be anime adapted, and even then, there's still gonna people are like complaining about how that's racist, etc., etc. Yeah, we'll get to that. Hirohei does milk his content, but hey, I still use him as a source of news for Twitter because I don't want to use Twitter. Hiro has the same moral Bible as a commentary channel. Oh no. Anyway. Did M. Night Shyamalan write this VTuber drama? I have no freaking idea. Here I was in the wrong. Also, an advantage in this not meme stream has is that you can wait or have more information in a drama if it's been a while. That is true though. But what happens if the drama happens literally yesterday and there's not like a lot of information? I don't know. So, man, Hirohei was a decent Ruby tuber before he turned anti-SJW. That reminds me, I haven't turned on my 2DS in probably a year or more. Jeez. The troll response will also be this: well, immigrate to Japan and create art to evolve by giving more to the downfalling birth rate too. Drama channels tend to drag on too long about subjects that don't need exposition. Haya's gonna be watching season 2 of Camp Cretaceous Raider this weekend once I'm done with the commissions here. I love internet drama, not blind to how retarded it is though. Now, granted, don't get me wrong, internet drama can be fun.
Yeah,
but it is stupid as fuck. It's retarded. It's stupid as fuck.
A lot of times it's just stupid. It's just petty
stuff.
arguments. Yeah.
But hey, that doesn't mean that we cannot have fun with it.
Yeah.
A lot of the stuff that are fun are incredibly petty. Yeah. A lot of the petty stuff are incredibly fun. I mean, making a paper airplane is petty as fuck.
Yeah.
But it's still fun.
It's fun.
Now
we all did it sometimes.
But at least paper airplane doesn't fucking dock somebody. Not until when you put somebody's docs in the paper plane, just throw it.
Just throw it. Whoever gets this information, do whatever you want.
No, seriously, when a famous content creator streams a localized version of a mobile game, one commenter said, "Shame on you who played the mistranslated version." Really? Really? That's happened? One commenter, "Shame on you for playing the mistranslated version." What if the person doesn't know that there was a properly translated version? Maybe you're the one who knows about this information. Maybe you would like to elaborate on how this version is mistranslated and how it overall impacts the entire thing. Again, there's so much nuance to the entire thing. You're gonna make a review of Resident Evil, mate. I will gonna do Resident Evil 8, Resident Evil Village in general, because it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty interesting. What I love about Capcom, the Resident Evil games, is that it managed to be both campy and also disturbing at the same time. That's what Resident Evil, in my opinion, does really good. Is that when it tries to be campy and serious at the same time. I think it was peak Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 7 also has that sort of campiness, but it's also disturbing as at the same time.
It's
and
serious,
Resident Evil,
but not.
Resident Evil 8 just kind of ups the camp into oblivion.
11, yeah.
The scare factor is kind of sort of there. The disturbing factor is kind of sort of there, but the freaking the camp factor and just the horniness factor in general is just bumped up to 11, which is kind of interesting considering that we've talked so many times about how Capcom they want to make sure that their games are not discriminatory and sexualized to a lot of marginalized women and minorities. And then there's Resident Evil 8. That's the very funny thing about Capcom. One thing I appreciate about Capcom is that they say one thing and then they completely do the complete freaking opposite, which can be good at times, but there are times where it's just really freaking stupid. Capcom is just a mixed bag of developer in general. And they're either really good or really bad.
Yeah.
They're never in between.
They can't be balanced.
It's very rare for them to be in between. They're either really, really good and have lots and lots of fans, or really, really bad. So anyway.
Yeah.
Did you know that Capcom wants to change and cut content Resident Evil 4 Remake? I have no idea about whether or not they change and cut content Resident Evil Remake, but I do know that they are going to do a Resident Evil 4 Remake, and they're pretty much rebooted their entire thing because they moved the developers division to be someone else. So apparently. Hero Hell felt okay back in the Ruby era, then I forgot about him. Jeez, drama feels a bit suffocating. Would you watch a psychological horror comedy where Dimitri and Edelgard got brainwashed to think they're either Peter and Louis respectively or Wario and Luigi respectively? Go read fanfiction on that one. And done. Full satisfaction Helena, run complete in their Life Extreme 3 Scarlet. Resident Evil 8 demo, Hirohei and Ruby videos varied. I kinda didn't know that Hirohei drama exists. Yeah, apparently. Playing Shadow of Rome right now, really hard but really good. It deserves a remaster or a remake. I played Terraria, but already know is the Uber Danger video. Would you want a new Virtua Fighter or another dumb entry of David Cage's random ass games? Well, Virtua Fighter is a franchise that has been on... It's pretty much dead at this point. No one cares about it, which is kind of interesting. Has anyone seen the Morshi RTX on yet? I think I have. I have to be called them out because they act like ass. Epic Games Store is crap, don't care. Rido of Healer Episode 2 is amazing. The bitch got what she fucking deserved. I hope Epic Games roots in help. Epic Games is also partly owned by China's Communist Party Tencent. A lot of things are partly owned by China's Communist Tencent. Even Capcom.
A lot of things are
even Capcom, even a lot of game companies are now owned by Chinese companies, and
you can't do anything about it. Yay!
And it's one of those things where you just can't do anything about it. Yeah. You're just gonna have to fucking deal with it because China's taking over everybody. Might as well nuke China at this point. 66.9 thousand subs, nice. And that's the funny thing about my channel is that the subscribers just keep on dwindling and dwindling and dwindling. It's slowly improving. Let's be positive. Epic Games Store will be a fully fledged store by Half-Life 3 release. Yeah.
Oh.
Then again, Discord and other places are owned by China too. Still don't care for Epic Games Store. But my 88% shares. Epic Games Store is only good for free games. Steam just has a lot of what I want. How similar Epic Games Store is to eShop? Well, Epic Games Store doesn't sell to Nintendo Switch, I can tell you that. As for whether or not it's similar to eShop, well, eShop is a lot more expensive in general.
Yeah.
eShop does not...
never sales in eShop, man.
eShop does not have regional pricing at all.
That's dumb.
The reason why I won't become your Patreon is because you had to give Epic Games Store praise. Well, you have a bias. You have a personal bias. I try to be fair. God forbid that I try to be fair at a lot of things. But hey, it's Epic Games Store still a botnet? I don't know. I honestly don't know. A lot of things are being a botnet, so... Origin, okay, I started with that. Xbox Live, sure, why not? You play nothing against Masochist, but Epic Games Store, you got vilified, in my opinion. Yeah, you have a personal bias, and that personal bias is probably gonna dwindle you down in a bit. I don't know. But hey, I'm just trying to be fair. I'm curious, does anyone recommend a Pokemon Sword Shield expansion pass all-in-one game card? I don't know. Code Vein is certainly worth it. My only criticism about Code Vein's customization is not enough big titties. Have you read Dead Tube, the manga, and if so, what do you think of it? I have not read the Dead Tube manga. Yu-Gi-Oh! The animated series is Yu-Gi-Oh! YGOTAS is Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series. What's for breakfast bells? I think the reason why Appa wear a hat is to hide his yee-ass haircut. But hey, I'm confident with my yee-ass haircut and I got some bitch on my dick.
Yes.
Found out about Tenji Sozo design Boo a complete hours before. The anime seems interesting. I have nothing else to do during my semester break. What's the weirdest, stupidest anime or video game title you've heard of? I think, well, have you heard of Phalanx?
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 Phalanx? The Phalanx. Phalanx.
Phalanx is, it was the game from the SNES where there was the box art is a guy playing a banjo.
What?
But it's a space shooter.
oh yeah, I think I know that.
I think GM talk about that in one of his like dumb box art games. Yeah, Phalanx is basically a fucking beast.
Wait, is it pronounced? Is it spelled as PHALANX?
Yes.
Oh man, I know Phalanx for something else. It's Phalanx Welcome. It's called Phalanx.
Anyway. That's a lot of milliamps. That sounds fun. Hirohai, you're too biased to the situation has been resolved. This is what happens when you're too focused on the drama that surrounds it. What emulators do you have in your phone? Jeez, I have a lot of emulators in my phone. I have, let's see. I have the Drastic, which is the Nintendo DS emulator. SNES 9X X Plus, that's a SNES emulator. EPSX, My Boy, a virtual Game Boy Advance emulator. And PPSSPP, PPSSPP, PPSSPP Gold. Anyway, Damn, loads of Okuyasu moments. Let me buckle up my seatbelts. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Yeah, take him away, Ernie. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. That's the guy. That's the Jamaican guy from Prisoners of Azkaban.
The Jamaican guy.
No, I had to.
Is that he's credited Jamaican guy?
I think he was. Seriously, he's just hanging his head on the freaking bus and he's like talking about, yeah, take it away, Ernie.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a bumpy ride. I fucking love that. Now I had wireless earbuds for a while. I've decided I want my wired headphones back.
Oh, nah. I stand. I'm with the wireless one. I'm with the wireless
this guy is the complete opposite of
I'm
you.
the wireless guy.
As I have a stolen phone, I don't know what it is. Do we have content for OK moment? We'll get to that. Do you need to upload that Okuyasu clip? Request me on Twitter and I'll give it to you, or in YouTube or an email. Because apparently that got copyrighted. First time when I tried to get to YouTube or something along those lines. Fucking, where's the... No! Did YouTube just fucking erase a lot of the chat? Fucking
Yeah, mine did.
God,
That's
fucking
why
damn it.
I was stuck here this whole time.
Oh, fuck me. A free VPN works. We gotta get around using caps like the tiny PNGs, which is your pros. I've been oddly motivated to order my RPG Maker game, so it seems like getting someone more to play. This seems like cheap and effective marketing. Wait, hold on. Have you heard of Windows 10 Operakin? It has much smaller ISO size, so many bloatware removed. Yeah, but the problem is compatibilities with softwares in general, and a lot of the things that I genuinely like to use in Windows 10, they probably got removed by the bloatware. I don't know. It's just a bit of a gamble on that one. Good luck working on your RM game. Resident Lock can somewhat tech you. I'm working on our game on my own. RPG Maker. Single player games better than multiplayer games. Resident Idiot. Why are older graphics cards like Nvidia RTX 2000 series still so expensive, even though the RTX 3000 series are now exist? No idea. Depends on the retailer. Depends on the store. Depends on a lot of things.
People don't want to be scammed. No, like the people who are selling the cards, they don't want to sell it at a lower price because they're gonna be, they're not gonna get profit that point. Right?
Yeah, it's dumb. That said, Switch Online is $20 a year. Playing $1.66 a month for Switch Online is a good deal if you want a good amount of Switch games. I would if I should track down a PVM for my PS2 games. But with popcorn and grapes, $20 for a year is $1.66 for Nintendo Switch Online. What are some recent games with great localizations? Excuse me. I cannot think of one. Just buy games that you like, I guess. I want uncensored games. OMG, Fire Emblem Fates. I want uncensored games. Shame them for enjoying a censored product. But why though? What is your opinion about Linux users who begin to trash people who are using other system what was SO system operating system? And why are they using that SO instead of what?
SOC?
No. Why are they using that SO instead of like their build essentially? I don't know. Linux is just dumb. Localized version, leave that child alone. Is it weird? Echoes is my favorite Fire Emblem. Don't know. I prefer some localized version of the game like Phoenix Wright. Censored product equals fuck off. I want to enjoy games uncensored and untranslated. I want to enjoy uncensored and translated video games. Too bad that Larry King passed away hours ago. Yeah. What would happen if I introduced Count to Fire Emblem 3 Houses video games to Five Nights at Freddy? Don't know. One of my aunts keep telling me to use my IQ option for crypto, but I don't know if it's good or not. I tried searching it, but I'm still confused. Crypto in general is just questionable. The French localization for Sunset Overdrive uses a lot of English originating slangs, just like cringy teens do. Genuinely great translation there. Well, I am not paying attention because I haven't paid attention to Sunset Overdrive. Is APB trying to be the Markiplier of Indonesia?
What the hell does that mean?
What the hell does that mean? I don't know. You can like a game yet hate the company's practices. Yep. I just want to headpat so I just want to headpat so I love the if version of Niles, the very hypersex guy that got censored. Is Japanese voice actors voiced by Dio, the Dojo Dio. That Bernadette thing was stupid. It's not as one line will totally change the game, or people forgot that the awful Fates localization. Yep. I hate censorship and when companies censor games for different regions. What did you guys think of the Tomb Raider Revival Trilogy? What Revival Trilogy?
What is that?
Which Revival Trilogy? Yo, Appa, if I were to build my own PC in the future, what pieces would you recommend? And which how to build your PC video would you also recommend? There are lots of how to build your PC on video that you can just watch.
Yeah.
You can pick one of them. All of them should be very good. And if you have additional questions, you can just DM me on Twitter or on email. Thank goodness Three Houses didn't become another Fates. Yep. I enjoyed Rising of the Shield Hero more. Yep. I have the exact opinion as you on Rido and Shield Hero.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying Rido of Healer for the art. For me, Rido of Healer is trash, and that is the reason why I want to know why. I want to know why what. Is true Death Note was banned in Russia? I do not know.
What?
Redo of a healer? You mean gender bent fantasy Kill Bill? Also, Bivalent Enterprise. Rising of the Shield Hero already announced a second season. Time for the hype. The Anime Man's video about Redo Healers also got called out by Necro. By Necro? Why? Which part? Which part that got specifically called out?
Wait, isn't it an old video at this point?
Yeah, it was old.
Because
Really, really
he
old.
reviewed the manga. He never reviewed the anime, right?
He reviewed the light novel. He read the light novel.
Right? So it was before the anime.
Yeah.
Launched.
I'm not really interested in Redo of Healer, but I might watch it just for see why so much buzz about. Which trails would you recommend to watch a Let's Play? Literally all of them. When I start making my own much video games, I will make damn sure that it would never get censored. Kill Bill should be gender bended. Kill Bill gender bend Kill Bill is just basically Death Wish. I've watched too much doctors react to cells at work videos. I like the Redo of Healer anime intro. There was a French cartoon like Cells at Work that was aired more than 10 years ago. It was called Once Upon a Time Life. It was awesome. Everybody watched Excel Saga. That Fire Emblem Tokyo Mirage was super sad. FFFFF. We are trying to do Tickle Me to Death. Oh god, the live action Fist of the North Star film. Will the US try to drag you and Japan into the mess we're in? I pray they don't. Drag me into what mess? Question mark.
No, I don't think so.
What mess? I don't know, because we're already on a mess in the first place.
Like we already got our own mess, so keep your mess to yourself.
By the way, have you guys watched Ixion Saga DT? I haven't. Do you think the stock CPU and GPU are going to be normal at least for February and March, or is it going to be another year of scavenging? That depends on the situation of the Rona. Which we really have to be careful at, because literally my next neighbor got hit. Literally. Thank God we still stay on inside for long periods of time. Jesus Christ. Redo Healer, one of the closest borderline hentai anime I saw. Oh no. Anyway, I watched the Redo Healer episode 1 and 2, and I genuinely kind of dislike the hero itself. Yeah, the hero is a prick.
Yeah.
The hero is a prick. No question about that. Has the term Indonix has been invested yet? We'll get to that. Have you heard Germany's trying to ban anime? Well, Germany's trying to ban a lot of things. I read the manga for
Germany.
I read the manga for Redo of Healer. Haha, all the V-tweeters. The V-tweeters. Uncensored hentai. Russia has banned anime. Germany is gonna do it too. I don't know. Just point and laugh. Don't engage with it if you don't have to. Is all anime banned in Russia? I don't know. As someone that read Fist of the North Star in its entirety, let me tell you, the first portion up to Kenshiro, the final battle with Raw, was amazing. What comes next, though? Ooh. All right. Death Note and Tokyo Ghoul among them. If they ban anime, I respect Russia less. Well, if any country ban anime, I'd respect that country less.
I'll never go that way.
I think some anime like violent popular anime like Death Note in Russia, or so I heard. Is Tsukihime remake censored? I do not know. But one thing I can tell you for sure is that when they released that thing on the Nintendo 64. I mean, might as well. Why didn't they release Tsukihime on Nintendo 64?
Nintendo 64. Of course, why not? Our flagship device from the latest of Nintendo, Nintendo 64.
Anyway, the moment they decided to announce that they're going to release that on the Switch and the PS4, that's when I know they're going to be censored. And the reason why they're going to be censored is because they're not going to include the hentai scenes, and they're going to convert the hentai scene into something else, like a CGI dragon or mana transfer, quote unquote, like the way they did. I don't know. Type Moon tends to do that when they decided to make their niche stuff more mainstream. Anyway, only some anime got banned in Russia. So far, I know Death Note and Tokyo Ghoul got banned in there. Resident Evil 8, so that's why there's Hachisaku-sama in there. Blame the Russian governor, not the Russian. They're one of the most fun weebs I've met online.
Well, yeah.
Well, duh. Feel bad for anime fans in Russia. Well, I'm pretty sure a lot of anime fans in Russia are trying to fight for their anime, for the existence of their animes. Hot take! People who create fan games out of Nintendo stuff need to create their own IP instead of being dumb and slapping the original name of the franchise. The thing is, here's the thing. A lot of people do that for fun.
Yeah,
right? They're not doing it for profit.
They're not doing it for
They're not doing it for profit. If you're gonna create their own IP, they're going to definitely do that for profit.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you can create your own IP and
just for fun,
make an original IP and do it for fun. But people just tend to have a lot more fun with already established IP because they're the ones that they're familiar with and close to heart for them.
That's why fan fiction exists.
Yeah, so Nintendo might as well just ban all fan fiction. So.
If they can.
The best part of Revelations 2 was I was almost a clear sandwich. Did they actually say that?
Dang.
What kind of piracy are we talking about for Nintendo, and why are the men hating on this time? They don't toy with me, girl. We'll get to that. Almost late. Are we doing errands and watching EFAP prior? How is it going? Well, it's going pretty well for mine, and thank you very much. Russia did ban the violent anime title. Sucks to be an anime fan there. That's why you need to have a VPN.
VPN.
Download your animes on Yasi or something. We don't want people to make inappropriate material about our characters. Proceed to make tall vampire lady. Exactly. And yeah, Capcom either does a great job or messes up hard.
Yeah, exactly.
Capcom doesn't want to appear politically correct. Also Capcom, the entire cast of Street Fighter. I remember you loved the game Divinity Original Sin 2. Been playing a lot of the game as of late. Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2 are excellent. Go play that. Great freaking Western RPGs. Haven't touched Baldur's Gate 3 though, because it's been a while since I played Baldur's Gate in general. So I need to replay Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. I'm not gonna touch Baldur's Gate 3 immediately. So I like seeing sexy men and women in my games. Yep. Capcom is Disney from Japan. No, Nintendo is Disney from Japan. We will not make Virgil DLC. Never mind, give us your money. Don't think Resident Evil 4 should get a remake. Yeah. Resident Evil 4 is pretty much ported to everything at this point. Which was ported and released more? Skyrim, Resident Evil. I say Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
Only they stay true to themselves instead giving those idiotic toddlers what they wanted. Phoenix Wright 3D remakes are crap. Yes. Can you get any satisfaction? Have you tried? Nintendo is more than Disney in Japan. Yes. Have you seen the hoopla surrounding Linus and his community versus Raid Shadow Legends? I have not. That was an old hoopla. I think it was 2 weeks ago where he talked about it on WAN Show, but I haven't seen that particular WAN Show. So, I recall a new Virtua Fighter game was announced. What reaction would the internet have towards a Sword Art Online game aimed towards kids in the world when like Mario and Crash Bandicoot with Kirito and Suguha and Mario and Luigi style duo? A Sword Art Online game aimed towards kids. That's basically just Digimon. Anyway, do you all fucking care if the game store has free games which they rotate every so often? Yeah, that's basically what.
It's just a gimmick.
Sony,
it's just a tactic.
Is this basically what Sony and Microsoft did?
Yeah.
Except at least Epic Game Store, you got the games for genuinely free.
And you own it.
Yeah.
And that's cool.
Yeah. They really police their IP and restrict which is made like with their PM interview. I remember when Appa had 71,000. Yeah, I do too. But some reason my subscribers just dwindle and it keeps on dwindling to the point maybe I can get to 0 subscribers. I want to see the point where I get to 0 subscribers and I still have people watching my stream and watching my videos. I want to see where
that does not
the
work.
Dwindling goes. I want to see how far the dwindling goes. I mean, even if it managed to go below 40k, below 50k, I would like a fucking celebrate. Yes, baby! Finally, below 40k, 50k. Anyway, yes, that actually happens during a VTuber streams, localized version of recently localized mobile game. You know, the one game that has the Mr. Nice Guy line. Oh, that game. Yeah, you know where there's this game by Crunchyroll that translates Senpai to Mr. Nice Guy.
Oh, yeah.
So apparently there's this game from Crunchyroll Original. I mean, don't play games from Crunchyroll Original or Crunchyroll. Anything that Crunchyroll touches that's localized by Crunchyroll in general, X-Arms especially, don't touch that. Anyway, yeah, and a VTuber streams that game, and somebody on the chat, apparently according to the chat, says, "Oh, you're streaming the localized version of the game, the badly localized version of the game." It's like, how would the VTuber know about that?
Yeah.
How would the VTuber know about? I mean, if I play the game the non-localized, if I do it, I mean, I'm the one who sort of pay attention to sort of stuff when things localized or not localized, it was badly translated or bad stuff, and I make a comment on it on Twitter. If I'm the one who play it, you have every right to say, "Wow, you're playing the badly translated version. I hate you, unsub, or whatever," right? But it's just a VTuber. You will like see a VTuber does. VTuber just play video games for fun at the end of the day. And this guy over here tries to derail the entire topic and be like, "No, you're playing the wrong version of the game." As if the person who's doing the VTubing knows.
Yeah.
As if the VTuber knows this entire thing.
No,
and
shame
if the person
people in
doesn't
general.
know, if the person doesn't know about the subject, the absolute worst way for you to make the person to be interested on it is going into them and say, "Shame on you for playing the censored version." How about just be kind to them and say, "Hey, I'm sorry, but I think you're playing the wrong version. You're playing the censored version, and I wish you could get the uncensored version, the one that is translated correctly. Here's a way for you to do it, blah, 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 blah." Much nicer. And that's just one of the few ways to me you're like, why like the anti-censorship community can get really turn people off. There's like, "Oh, you're playing the uncensored the censored version of the game, the one that is only available on the market. How dare you, etc., etc."
It just makes you seem like a pervert at that point. like everything has to be uncensored. Like, no, it's not.
No. But the thing is, everything should be uncensored. But the problem is, there are people who doesn't know that there is an uncensored version and don't have the skills and the necessity to access the uncensored version.
Yeah.
I mean, Fate Stay Night, for example, the Realta Newer version is actually censored, but you need to find a specific patch so that you can uncensor the game and get the mana transfer quote unquote scenes back, the X-rated kind. Very good also, $5. Just send you a dumb joke on Twitter embodying the experience of a presidential inauguration for law enforcement. Thank you so much for the nation. Keep them coming. But unfortunately, that's a presidential inauguration moment. Therefore, I do not care. Anyway, do you know that yesterday a government group in Japan is going to infringe copyright rules and cosplay intend to infringe it outside of Japan too, which is worldwide? Definitely bad news. Why is it that why is it that the legal team in Japan is draconian as fuck?
Yeah. Why?
Remember when that time when Etika talks about the Nintendo spies?
Nintendo spies.
The Nintendo spies, and they're trying to stalk on people for getting Nintendo games and stuff.
Yeah.
And he was correct. It's insane. You tried to be fairy. Yeah. What's up with all of the antagonistic comment? Yeah, again, because people hate on certain specific stores or hate on stuff, and I cannot blame them. Granted, there are things that I have personal bias, but I try to be fair. I try to be the fairest that I could possibly get. But hey, some people have their own biases, I guess. Does Tencent own the APB? Blink twice if yes.
Yes.
Well, considering that this stream is it's stream on YouTube and YouTube is probably owned by some Chinese company, I suppose yes, you can technically say that. But I can tell you this: Tencent has never paid me shit. and if they did, I'd say go fuck themselves. Anyway, any hope for Konami at this point? No. No. I just went online with Pokemon Y for the first time in ages. My first online opponent forfeited a triple battle in the first round. Nice. Ooh. I'm surprised how cheap Wii component cables are, yet GameCube component cables are $500. Yeah.
Because they're broken. A lot of them are broken at this point.
I'm scared about Epic stores to pay security. Epic Store, there's also another thing that I give credits to Epic Store a lot more so than Steam. Epic Store supports payment methods that are much better than Steam. Yeah. Steam, you have to just use a credit card. For me, at least. For Steam, you have to use a credit card. You cannot literally directly pay transfer to the bank, from the bank, directly to Steam or whatever. Use a virtual account to transfer it. But with Epic, you can pretty much do that. You can use a credit card or you can transfer it with the bank account, which is a lot more convenient. That's one thing I have to give Epic Game Store for. And even if you don't want to do that, you can also use OFO.
And you can literally pay it from a physical store.
Yeah, you can literally pay for a physical store. They diversified the payment methods a lot more. This is how you get better at Steam Epic Game Store. You provide features that are better for the consumers.
Yeah.
You provide things that are good for the consumers. That's how you do stuff. This is me being fair. Right? I have a bias with Epic Game Store, but I give them credit when credit is due. Right?
They did a lot of good stuff.
Does the X N-word in a row style turn-based combat have a place in modern RPGs? Is the stream lagging for everyone or is it just me? It's just Discord. Not Discord, just OBS in general is being really dumb, and my internet in general is being really dumb. Anyway, where was I? Okay, here you go. A question I want to chat also answer. How different would My Hero Academia be if you're set in the Mushroom Kingdom? What? I also saw a comment that explained the backstory to that Phalanx boss art. Appa sub count, it just keeps tumbling down and down. And at this point, I'm just like, I'm just kind of shrug on that one because I just do YouTube stuff for fun, right? Yeah. If there's a video I like to make because it's fun to make, I'm gonna make them and I'm gonna upload them, I'm gonna publish them. There's a topic I like to talk about, I'm gonna make them, upload them, and publish them. I don't really care at the end of the day of how much subscribers I got. Although I would like the silver play button. Don't get me wrong.
If that is possible.
That is pretty cool. But anyway, Robotnik donated $1. Are there any Indonesian animals or legends that would translate well to a Pokemon?
I don't think so.
Plenty.
I personally don't think so. I don't think they translate well to Pokemons, but they do translate well to Personas.
They already kind of did.
Because that's the thing.
Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming, ladies and gentlemen. Donation, links down below. $69. Let's see if we can make it.
You can get it.
I'm not gonna work with any big corporations though, since they've done so many dumb and or bad things. So Nintendo, Konami, Activision, Sony, Bethesda, EA, Blizzard, Ubisoft, etc. are all out. A lot of big corporations.
Pretty much all
of them. All of the big corporations have done really bad things.
But we can't do anything about it. That's the thing.
But at the end of the day, you're gonna have to live. You're gonna have to survive.
Yeah. If you want to enjoy their works, you can't do anything about it.
At the end of the day, if you want to survive in this world, you're gonna have to find good work that actually produces good money. It doesn't have to be from big companies, but finding one works from not from big companies. Actually, finding works in big companies in general is pretty freaking hard in general. So anyway, wired headset or wireless headset? I'd say for me it's wired headset.
For headset?
Headphone?
Headset wired.
Headphone. This wired.
Yeah, this is wired.
Earphone.
I'll take wireless any day, bro.
I go back and forth. I honestly go back and forth. Sometimes I go wired, sometimes I go wireless, depending on my laziness. Bright spotted it's $1 at Robotnik. There's Lutum Kasaro.
No, but that's just a monkey. There's nothing really special about it, in my opinion.
Anyway, thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. So, Apaben, are we expecting an NBA Jam tier dunk on Microsoft today?
Maybe not today.
They already backtracked their comment and already talked about it before the stream. So, if we're going to make an SCP anime, how would it make it about? Probably not. Probably won't make it because I'm not too familiar with SCP in general. I kind of know about it, so. Excuse me. Can Twitter try and cancel the new anime coming out? Twitter tries to cancel a lot of things, but they can't. Try to grow your hair and sterilize it, especially anime. YouTube be censoring small YouTubers. If there's a game I think it should be remade or at least remastered is the Onimusha series. They already have Warlords on Steam. It was a remaster with a port. But is your brother initializing a career as a pro league streamer esports player?
No.
He just have the jersey.
It's just a jersey, man. I'm just a stan of Astralis, man.
I meant in the comment section where I had to watch finished version of the stream. Also, she's playing that mobile game. Paid sponsor. Well, that can be a criticism, I suppose. What do you think of Jinro if you've seen it? Well, I've seen Jinro. It's pretty good. You haven't seen Jinro. It's pretty good. Go see it. Would you watch Grim Adventures Rick and Morty where Grimhow hangs out with Rick and Morty? What? Not supporting console online services. Nintendo needs to have Japanese games from NES to N64 translated. $24 per year Canadian for Switch Online in Canada. Have you seen the Long Gone Gulch pilot? And if so, what are your thoughts on it? I haven't seen it. The episode number under the nation tracker still says episode number 2. Oof.
That's oof.
My bad.
That's oof.
My bad. Thank you for reminding me. Just hope Capcom does pull off a similar deception like CDPR did with Cyberpunk 2077. With a simple command, people who created particular Linux kernels can basically kill the internet because the internet runs on Linux. So Switch Online is missing Japanese games, translate them all. Abba Bros, how do y'all feel about Eromanga Sensei?
I haven't read or seen Eromanga Sensei at
It's one of those animes that are so bad it's good. I want to know why it's trash and that makes me want to wait for episode 3. Well, it is trash, but it's very satisfying trash. I don't know how to say. I don't know how to make a comparison. It's like jumping on a dump. It's like jumping on a trash of styrofoam. I mean,
it's like a
trash.
shot of cocaine.
like cocaine. I enjoyed Eromanga Sensei. The dojins are lit. Yamada Elf best girl. CDPR pulled the Bethesda. Rudolph Healer is junk food. Don't eat too much at one sitting. What's wrong with Anime Man's video of Rudolph Healer? I do not know.
No, nothing.
I'm so glad I got the Switch, so now I can buy the censored version all I want. Greetings, Appa Ben and Appa Bro. How do you guys handle burnout? Depends on what's burnout.
What do you mean by burnout?
Creative burnout in general. Take a break and play some video games and try to look at somebody else's creative work and be inspired on that. Arigato, Appa-san. Porn will never die because traditionalists and religious elitists want them censored and nothing good ever comes out of censorship. They are their own worst enemy. Yep. I admit Read Over Here was awesome so far. Last episode was an instant classic. German trying to ban stuff. Imagine my shock. They're next to Australia, just banning stuff. So my family had a COVID scare, but the relative in question was tested negative, thankfully. Jesus. The V-tweeters.
Still, say
V-tweeters. Yeah, the V-tweeters are the VTubers, the pre-debut quote-unquote VTubers.
Bruh.
Yeah. Anyway. I'm oddly motivated to work on my RPG Maker game right now. I've got an idea to shoot Mori Calliope, who loves this type of thing. I link via super chat for cheap marketing. Yeah, porn hentai never dies as long as people keep trying to suppress the others. It's like a tug of war balance. It's dumb how Australia bans anime that allows cuties at one time. No joke. Let a pedo go to jail because he was born with Leo Beast. Yeah, that was dumb. We'll talk about that, I think. German certainly is known for ridiculous censorship in anime. I recall they edited out all the weapons in Naruto. Yeah. Nintendo released all NES to Switch translated. Yeah, the problem is you're gonna have to pay for that. It was about using something without tagging 18. Be specific. Did it $2. If you suffer from burnout, then the best game to play are the burnout games. That is true.
That's true.
That's not a bad suggestion. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. Do you recommend Digimon Cyber Sleuth for people who like the concept for Digimon and get the monsters as pet and the story of Persona, or is it a pass? Well, Cyber Sleuth doesn't really focus on the fact that you are a Digimon trainer or tamer or whatever, and you are having a relationship with Digimon. But that being said, you can put the Digimon on a specific camp, you can put them around, and the Digimon will actually chat you, give you trivia for some fucking reason. But it's still nice. It's still a very nice game for you to get into Digimon because they have loads of Digimon in there, and that's one of the good gateways for you to go into the Digimon anime and see what Digimons they have. Because I did watch Digimon Tamers after playing Digimon Cyber Sleuth, and I go, oh, hey, that's Digimon. Oh, that's the Digimon. Oh, that's the Digimon that I
think that's the best feeling ever, doing that. Like,
yeah,
hey, I recognize that.
That's that's the feeling, especially when you watch Ultraman. We play a lot of Ultraman, right?
Oh yeah,
Play a
damn.
lot of Ultraman, and then we watch the Ultraman show. And
Ultraman
like,
show,
oh hey, that's
dang.
the monster that I love to
Damn,
use.
that's the one. That's the one.
Have you read Gantz? What are your thoughts about it? I have not read it. Have you?
Gantz? No.
Yeah. Digimon Cyber Slut is free. Yeah, I'm gonna call it Digimon Cyber Sluts because there are loads of women in it, and the women have freaking cleavages. It's insane. Big booby, big titty freaking women in my fucking Digimon game. I mean, I can totally welcome that. I certainly welcome that, but it should not be called Cyber Sleuth. It should be called Cyber Sluts.
Cyber Sluts.
There are loads of Cyber Sluts in there, but hey, I do not mind that. Oh, the cool Pokemon Realm or fan games. Hey, let's have faith they did something good to improve Tsukima's story without the hentai. That depends on who you ask. That's debatable. Russians love hentai, and they might save that. A few sites got banned for hosting those shows without flagging them as 18 plus show as the law in Russia. Oh, you're almost
okay.
a Jill sandwich. I got a friend who hates Hololive and the VTubers with a passion. They said they exploit emotionally weak weebs.
What?
There are definitely emotionally weak weebs that got exploited by them, but wouldn't say all of them. I would say definitely a lot of them are just, God forbid, people just got freaking by anime girls being cute.
Why would you hate VTubers just for that reason? That's kind of a dumb reason.
Because there are some people that got exploited by it. It's dumb.
No, but
It's
like,
not like say a mobile game. It's not like a mobile game where you can definitely say that everyone who played it got exploited.
No, like it's not. I don't think it's a good reason to hate VTubers. Like I hate VTubers, but that's just that's just because it's just not for me. I just don't like it. But like I don't hate it with a passion or something.
Yeah. Fan games do not hurt big companies. Appa, have you ever seen Epic NPC Man? I have not seen Epic NPC Man. Resident Evil 4 got more ports. Capcom does not have something like Nintendo Land. They should make Cyberpunk 2077 for the Nintendo 64. In fact, they should release it on the Nintendo 64 DD to take advantage of that massive 64 megabits of storage and 8 megabytes of RAM.
That's true.
Massive. My father died a week ago from the virus. The pain is too much sometimes. Jesus, rest in peace, dude. I don't know why, but nowadays memes die incredibly fast. Keep talking like that, Appa, and I will unsubscribe. Epic Game Stores nothing but fire. Why aren't you subscribed already? I'm gonna keep on talking about positive things when they actually do positive stuff.
Yeah.
Why are you even still here? You're gonna suffer, dude. 0 subscriber special. Again! We're gonna do it 0 subscriber special. Minus 200 subscriber special. Anyway, 69 for 20 subscribers. I already missed that. What's Crunchyroll? Yar har fiddle dee dee. My friend said that they exploit their loneliness or something, and it just tricks for the big corporations with the whole life wants to make money from these lonely individuals or something like that.
But, yeah, but I mean,
There are some that are like that, but not all of them.
No, but like
I don't get it.
A lot of things are tricking people to spend money. Like it's not
Yes,
just
a lot of things are trying to get people to take money. Speaking of which,
It's like it's not specifically only VTubers, so I don't see it as a reason to hate VTubers.
anyway, dumb take. I still genuinely want to watch Hide Guardian Spies, if only for their designs. Even if Russia tries to ban people who just do piracy and other stuff, yep. Which VTuber? I think VTubers in general. Imagine if Crunchyroll localized Persona 4 today. What would Teddy or Nanako call the protagonist? Don't know. No idea. Cousin? Cousin? Weird. A company that's known for hosting a lot of subtitled anime translating Oni-chan into that? Come on, Crunchyroll. You already hate it. Why you want more hate?
Yeah.
Crunchyroll just keeps on diving.
Hate.
Thanks, still processing the situation. Backed up all my Princess Connect Dojin 2 days ago, lol. Still Sensei and Big Bro. He says there are more fake than the OnlyFans girls as they hide behind an avatar.
What?
That is just a dumb criticism.
Yeah.
That is just dumb. That's dumb. I wouldn't go so far as saying that they are fake.
Exactly. That's what I like.
I wouldn't go so far as saying that they're fake. They're acting, yes.
Yes,
But that's what they
it's
are.
Not fake. They're just.
But
doing
that's
a
what
character.
they are. That complaining to VTubers that they're fake, it's like complaining to wrestling that they're fake.
Yeah.
That's the freaking
That's the point. Yeah, they're just characters, man.
They're just characters.
That's why I say it's a dumb reason to hate them.
It's a really dumb reason to hate them. It's just the VTubers are sponsored by these companies either way. Have you played the Taxman and stuff remix of Sonic 1 and 2? Oh, freaking Taxman. People who play censored games shouldn't be shamed. The people who want more censorship should.
Yeah,
true. That is indeed true. Everything should be uncensored. Who censors the censors? we probably should. I don't know. Just shut them up at this point. Why are they even censoring games? It's just dumb. This reminds me of a minor hoopla on the version of MMX4 in the news collection not being in the Saturn version. There are times that even Western members of these VTuber chat rooms could be idiots too. Yep.
Yeah, duh.
Can't really stop people from playing the game. Not really going to shame them for enjoying a censored game. Bro, are there any games or anime you're even jealous of? As in trying to get everyone to play to watch it. By the way, Play, Library, or Furina? Not really. Not really one that I can think of. They're called Nintendo Ninjas. Yep, Nintendo Ninjas. I had to scream at my dad that we're not American, so we shouldn't care about presidential inauguration. Yes. Just bash on the people that approve and supported the censorship. That is true. I've seen people in the comments of censored gaming saying they should want to buy games because of the changes on the box.
What?
Yeah, there are people who are that freaking extreme. Like they see the box art got censored, and they're like, no, I'm not buying that.
Man.
The rest of the game are not censored, but the box art got censored, and no, I'm not buying that.
That's just dumb. This is gonna be. I don't think this is a hot take, but here's my take. That's just a dumb way of living. You're just closing yourself off of other or like a lot of media, right?
Yes.
Even if it is censored, but like even if it is like tiny a little bit censored, like if you don't enjoy it, if you don't watch it or consume it, you don't know if you're gonna enjoy it or not, right? So that's just dumb. It's just
Yeah, but that being said, I do have a particular bias towards 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. Not only because they made it PS4 exclusive. Well, not only because they censored a lot of the stuff, the dialogues, but because it's a PS4 exclusive. I know that people keep on telling me to play that game, but do I have to boot up my PS4 just to play that? I'm kind of late. I'm kind of too freaking lazy. Do you think Hero High is a Jew? What the fuck kind of question is that? Do you think Hero High is a Jew? Excuse me? What the fuck? Who the fuck gives a shit? Are you from Q? Are you from 4chan? What the fuck? Copyright laws in Japan are suck. I am in the southeast country of the whole America. Why should I care about the second northwest country in America?
Yeah.
Hero is okay. Is it true that in order to understand the Fate lore, you should watch the doujins? Watch the doujins. No, you should not watch the doujins.
You should read the anime.
You should read the anime, right? You should play the anime. You should play the manga. You should jerk off to the games. YouTube is owned by Google. YouTube is owned by West Taiwan. Oh no, what are we gonna do? Why are you guys still here? Just to suffer.
Oh
Anyway.
god.
Where was I? Freaking, where was I? Freaking auto scroll. Where is I? God damn it. What about cosplay? Apparently, copyright strike about cosplay. A level 3 tornado of Fujizaki skill will send an egg through a brick wall. Jesus Christ. Okay, enough praise. Iggy to scrap Iron Sub. There we go. Bye. God forbid that I try to be fair. Yeah, gotta give credit where it's due. Sunday morning coming down. Any more entries for Yakuza, or will there be Judgment 2? I don't know, actually. I do want to see Judgment 2. And here I thought it was just me playing Fate Go or having the stream tiny window on my phone that was causing the visual lag. I don't refuse to use Epic unless it's for crossplay, and I've only been forced to do so. Like with that Monster Hunter clone, that is pretty cool. Have you watched the B movie? I haven't seen the B movie. I've said a VTuber setup, but only problem is that I have a rather deep male German voice, but the only avatar that can make her lowly. Should I do it?
Bro.
Maybe
Why
don't.
not?
Maybe don't. Enjoy life where you can. Are there meanwhile in Indonesia on the stream? Yes, there are loads. We'll get to that. Indiana, I respect my friend's opinions about corporate VTubers. It's just kind of hard to enjoy whether he so passionately hates on them. I take both wired or wireless. Any wireless earphones you recommend? My HDMX one just keeps falling on me. Well, don't ask me on that because I only use the Xiaomi Halo GT1 and that also falls on me
just
too.
Halo.
Would you play host Matt memes and get in coffin meme? Well, they kind of got stale, but maybe not. Maybe not. 1440p 144 hertz monitor or 1080p 240 hertz monitor.
1080p 240 hertz. I don't care about 1440. 1440p is just. It's not there yet. At least in my opinion.
Is there any Indonesian specific comic books you're into? You have some good artists in your country. Not really.
Not really. We don't really.
The last question. Any hope for CD Projekt Red in the future, in the next 2 to 3 years, maybe? Maybe Digital Eclipse. I heard Sonic Satam all the episodes on YouTube. You should watch the show. Damn. Nice. Never seen Eromanga. Not brave enough. Not brave enough. Why are you so scared about that? I mean, really. I mean, it's just incest pedophilia. You don't have to be scared.
It's not.
Rito of Healer released and Nagatoro announced. Do you think these animes decide to gatekeep anime from Twitter? Maybe, maybe not. I finally arrived. Missed last stream because I was working. How's everyone? I am doing very well. Thank you very much. Anyway. I do hentai Mori Calliope is unironically the best post of my one in Pixif. Finish Fate Demonic Babylon. It was alright, but I probably would watch it again. It's basically SMT Digital Monster Saga. Cyber Sleuth is amazing. Digimon World 3 is still my favorite. Meme stream in 10 minutes. Honestly, the reason why I joined Twitter is I could follow content creators I like. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bothered.
Yeah.
Is Appa's Discord for his patrons only? If not, may I have the link invite? Yes, it is for my
It is
patrons
patrons
only. And it's pretty much it's pretty much a desert at that point. At this point, what reactions would you have if Futaba X Yusuke become canon? I don't think they should be canon. They're more like brothers, in my opinion. Actually, the protagonist and Futaba are more like brother and sister.
Yeah.
Futaba is legal, fight me. Well, I'm not arguing that. Have you watched Digimon Tamers? That's exactly what I said. I exactly what I said a couple of moments ago. I did watch Digimon Tamers, the first 4 episodes. I've seen it when I was a kid, but I haven't seen it in full. I wish there's a lot more Rule 34 fetish art of the Cyber Sleuth girls. Art that their Dragon Maid Season 2 is going to release somewhere in July this year.
Ooh, that's cool.
Cyber Slut sounds like a fancier term for eat font. Yes? Appa, call us your little fuck tams. My friend don't like VTuber because he thinks it's cringe. Well, that is that is arguable.
That's
Google
valid
image
way.
Cyber Sleuth and now I must do further research for academic purposes. I subscribe to a few VTubers, but I'm not donating tons of money to them. Digimon Cyber Sleuth? Do you mean SMT Devil Survivor? No. To each their own. I'm not that much into VTubers, but do the right tidbits fun to watch. How would you feel if a Switch port of Persona 5 Royale is the option to make the game look like a Nintendo 64 3D PlayStation game? But why though?
But why?
Aren't they already are? I'm too poor to sim for VTubers, but I bet a lot of games and manga. It's fine to dislike Epic Game Store, but give credit when they do a good thing. Yes. Those arguments about VTubers apply to every streamer ever. Corporations want money. Shock horror. How do I pirate in general? Well, surprisingly enough, there are loads of people who don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
DM me on Twitter or on email. Any VNs you played recently? No. I suppose you can count Magikoi, which is pretty good. All my other YouTube creators or webcomic users use Patreon and so much more. Response after the bounces, sounds like Presley the Simp. Have you heard of Mr. Douchebag? I do not know. Yeah, we know it's fake, but the feelings are real. Haha, they're playing as characters, haha. Fuck people who want to censor games, censor the censor, sounds like a fetish. Where are my taxpayer simulators? Consider what I learned in school, I might need it. Shut up! I haven't done! I have not done reading the chat. Shut up.
It's like 13 seconds.
I'm into VTubers as well, but I don't mind if others do. You mean VTubers are LARPing? I mean, don't mind if VTubers are LARPing. Is Appa's playing a character as a real self even more cringe? I guess. Didn't Persona 5's box art get quote-unquote censored? I think. I remember you mentioned you're a fan of Tintin. Do you ever read the comics? If so, what's your favorite story? I haven't read the comics, but I've seen the animated series. The animated series is great. My favorite story is Flight 716, 714. The flight one, that's pretty good. I love that one. Anyway, yeah, I hope 30 cents of this can go for other platforms like PC and Nintendo Switch. I was choking my food too. Is Paul infiltrating the stream? That threw me off. Limiting yourself from limited edition makes you point of very limited. How ironic. You should listen to the VNF. You should listen to the visual novel Face Dinner. Listen. Yeah. Listen to visual novel. Better Taiwan than People Republic. Remember a small Persona 5 conversation where Morgana was moved to the top of Ant's cleavage, which is because so his face would have been covered by ASRB logo. Yeah. What? I'd rather taste the dojin. I want uncensored content. I'll help. I auto freaking scroll. Futaba is legal and Raymond Kodobo no Jikan is fair play. Cyber Sleuth has great art style. B movie is one of my favorite, but seems I'm alone in that. Like I'm alone with the opinion that one of the worst Simpsons game is Hit and Run. Really? That's like one of the most popular Simpsons games. You consider that the worst. Interesting. But anyway, Abib stream time. Goddamn chat. You guys have been giving us so much freaking good stuff. Lots of topics to talk about. It's to the point where I couldn't keep up with you guys in time. Yeah. Sorry about if I'm missing you chat, but it is time for the stream and we have to do the usual stuff. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, you can donate to the Streamlabs links down below. This is the episode 3 of Meme Stream. Thank you so much for reminding me that it's episode 3 and I forgot to freaking change the text. But anyway, it is time for the intro.
The intro. Classic.
Poggers. Poggers indeed, ladies and gentlemen.
Pogs
Welcome.
in the chat. Pogs.
Poggers in the chat.
Oh wait, PogChamp got banned.
PogChamp got banned. Oh
I just
shoot.
realized.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got some fan art. This one is from my wonderful, wonderful girlfriend. This is a fan art of me kicking that woman out back to America. But we'll get into that hoopla. We're gonna talk about that hoopla in detail. But for now, this is the only context that you're able to get again. But anyway, thank you so much for the fan art. If you want to see it, send some fan arts, ladies and gentlemen. The fan arts are links down below. You can send it on my Twitter. You can send it on my Discord. You can send it. Actually, I don't have to send it on my Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah, send it on my email and everything like that. Loads and loads of stuff. But yeah, anyway. If you want to know the context of this information, oh boy, it's pretty, let's just say it's pretty fucking spicy. It's pretty fucking spicy. Also, I need to grab that video of the guy saying no England, no USA, this one Indonesia, no England, no USA. Fucking love that guy. That guy's fucking amazing. That guy's just beautiful. It's just straight up defend the fucking country. It's like fucking patriotic as fuck. Love that shit.
Patriotic fuck.
But anyway, thank you so much for the fan arts. And we got a couple of meanwhile in Indonesia stories, ladies and gentlemen.
Before we get to the main stuff.
Yeah. Despite getting a fair share of lands, 4 sisters sued their own mother for another land that they're selling for their health and basic needs. For her health and basic needs. Mother curses at them, calls them disobedient and satanic, and even disowns them. Dude.
I'm on the side of the mother right here.
I too am on the side of the mother. But you know what this reminds me of?
Yeah?
This is basically Knives Out.
It is.
This is basically just Knives Out, the Ryan Johnson film.
It is.
Yeah, the bunch of these untitled freaking brat little kids just coming into their mother or their parents
Suing
or
their
whatever.
own mother, man.
Except in Knives Out, it's their dad, but in this one, it's their mom. Coming into their parents, coming in, it's like, no, I'm the one who owns it. I am the one who do this stuff quickly. It was like, it's... God damn. Yeah, she has every right to curse at them, call them disobedient.
Call them whatever the fuck you want.
And even
That's
disown them.
trash.
God damn. Meanwhile, in Indonesia, guy murdered his roommate because he's called him handsome.
Wait, what?
No, seriously. He said, he just said, wow, you're so handsome today.
No, because he's implying he never looked so handsome before. Right? You missed the 2-man part.
Holy shit. No, I think it's because he said it in a sarcastic way. Wow, you look handsome today. But that's, it's...
That's not a reason to murder someone, no.
Why would you... If all the reason you want to murder someone is because one called you sarcastically called you handsome.
That's
it's
dumb.
so weird. But hey, that's just one of the wild things here in Indonesia. Speaking of wild things, we'll get to the really, really wild stuff in a bit.
I guess we are the Florida.
Meanwhile, in Indonesia, quarantine man had sex with woman inside an isolation chamber and caught on CCTV.
Why? It's like the opposite of 6 feet apart.
No, fam. They can't do 6 feet apart. 6 feet apart, but eventually they're gonna be 6 feet under.
Yeah.
Man,
that's a good campaign right there.
Seriously, man. If you're not 6 feet apart, you're gonna be 6 feet under.
Yeah, you're gonna 6 feet under.
It reminds me of the TV series 6 feet under. Man. Can I just say, fam? This is not really something new, but can I just give huge props to this cute ass freaking turtle getting.
Let's use this as the replacement of PogChamp, man. Let's just use this.
This is the PogChamp. This should be the PogChamp. Twitch. Can you just put this as the PogChamp instead? Yeah. This is a much better freaking PogChamp than the rest of it.
Yeah.
Pay that freaking turtle, man. Jesus Christ. This is a really, really good part to go. Oh, fucking Poggers PogChamp. Anyway.
Poggers turtle.
Let's talk about this. This is the dumbest freaking piracy hoopla that I have ever seen in my entire... Seriously. Recent era. In recent era, it's gonna be recent era.
Recent era, yeah.
But, this is this... So I finally managed to experience how a Virtual Boy game feels like via Virtual Boy emulator on an Oculus Quest 2.
Okay. So?
Yeah. He pretty much emulated Virtual Boy on
a
modern VR device.
I don't see anything wrong
because,
with that. It's supposed to be VR.
Because Nintendo don't sell that stuff. Not that they should. Because it's crap. The Virtual Boy is dog shit. It's an absolutely garbage console. But people in recent era is being freaking shills to Nintendo. It's like, how much did pretty much all of Virtual Boy's library set you back? In my head, it's a monstrous amount, but likely cheaper than doing the same for any system. It's emulation, so
So
it's not legal.
It's illegal.
And therefore, Recent Era is gonna go, no, you should not talk about pirated game stuff, even though the games are from a console that's absolute fucking dog shit. And console that Nintendo doesn't even care about. Actually, Nintendo wants to remove this console from their freaking history. I mean, if of all the consoles that Nintendo that people pirate off of Nintendo, of all the things that people pirate off of Nintendo, I think Virtual Boy is the one that Nintendo is going to go with. Nintendo is going to be the least bothered with.
Yeah, the least concerned, least bothered.
Least concerned.
It's gonna be least downloaded in general.
Least downloaded in general. So why would Reset Era be so up in arms with some guy on the internet emulating a Virtual Boy, a console that doesn't even exist, that doesn't even, their games have just got cancelled in Singularity. It's just poof, empty air. It's just, now, well, he implied that he did not pay for the original, so I'm not condoning piracy, but Virtual Boy games are basically abandonware at this point. Yes!
Yeah.
Even Smash Ultimate, a game that celebrates all things Nintendo, refused to acknowledge it. Yes!
Yeah.
Not even a spirit mention for Virtual Boy, but Rob is in it somehow. It's truly a lost console. Yes!
So the only way for you to be able to enjoy the game is through piracy or emulation.
Yes.
Except if you're one of those people who actually got a copy.
Yeah, but in case some of you young whippersnappers do not know about Virtual Boy.
In case some of you young people don't know what the Virtual Boy is.
Dude, the Virtual Boy.
Back in my day, we used to play games with red and black screens.
AVGN already made a video of Virtual Boy. Go watch Virtual Boy if you haven't already.
Yeah.
But this is Virtual Boy. Look at this trash. It's supposed to be like a VR thingy where you put your head.
It has legs.
It has legs.
Why does it have legs?
and you're supposed to put your eye on it and simulate like a quote unquote VR experience. And it's so.
It's just trash.
It's trash.
Yeah.
It's just why is this? This is Nintendo trying to push the boundaries and trying to go VR, but it's just
It's
garbage.
too soon, man. Too soon.
It's way too soon for that sort of stuff.
You're shooting way too far.
It's just garbage, man. It's a garbage console. Nintendo tries to rub all of that under the rug. And maybe they have occasionally tried to mock that one in the past, give a reference to it, but not in a serious manner. Not to the point where, let's celebrate the release of Virtual Boy.
Oh, yeah.
Why would you freaking do that?
I mean, if they consider Virtual Boy, they'd probably re-release all the games on Switch, if that's the case.
Jesus. Man,
They
I
actually
don't think there is a Virtual Boy classic game. Like the kind of games in Virtual Boy that go, yes, I want to play that, please.
Yeah, like it's like the Breath of the Wild of the Switch to the
Virtual Boy. Seeing that SOP has been banned for admitting to pirating a bunch of Nintendo games, this threat is now locked. Seriously? How? Threats about emulations are fine and encouraged, but admitting or justifying piracy is strictly against our terms of service. Well,
that's dumb.
This is dumb. Recent Era, you're dumb, but it's no surprise. Twitter refused to remove child porn because it didn't quote unquote violate policies lawsuit. Oh my fucking god. You see why people don't join Twitter? Do you see why people say that Twitter is a haven for criminals and all of that? It's just for people to distribute a lot of these. Not drawings. Let me remind you, not drawings. The one that people got so pissy about. Oh no, these characters over here, they're 15. Oh no, Giorno from JoJo is 15 years old and therefore you cannot draw porn of him. Or etc. etc. Not those. Actual child
legit
photography.
Damn.
Like legit child photography. Like legit where you can see the child actually suffering and wimping and all of that. Apparently, that's the description being given on the article. The federal suit filed Wednesday by the victim and his mother in the Northern District of California alleges Twitter made money off the clips.
Whoa.
Allegedly. Which showed a 13-year-old engaged in sex acts in a form of child sexual abuse material or child porn, the suit states. I mean, that's pretty much clear cut and dry. Clear cut and dry. You don't
that's all you need. Twitter should do the right thing at this point. That's all you need. Like,
the teen, who is now 17 and lives in Florida, is identified only as John Doe, is between 13 to 14 years old when sex traffickers posing as 16-year-old female classmates started chatting with him on Snapchat, the suit alleges. Doe,
okay.
He's a man.
Oh.
Therefore, he cannot be a victim of child sexual abuse.
That's cool. I like that. Let's do that. Let's just keep doing that. I like that.
Jesus fucking Christ. Doe and the traffickers allegedly exchanged nude photos before the conversation turned to blackmail. If the teen didn't share more sexually graphic photos and videos, the explicit material he'd already sent would be shared with his parents, coach, pastors, and others the suit states. I mean, why? Twitter, why? Just why? Doe, acting under duress, initially complied and sent videos of himself performing sex acts and was also told to include another child in his videos, which he did, the suit claims. This is literally Gilang all over again.
Yeah, it is.
This is literally Gilang all over again. If you're not familiar with that story, I made a video on that. Go check out Gilang Izan's story. It's fucking wild, dog. It's fucking wild. Eventually, Doe blocked the traffickers and they stopped harassing him, but at some point in 2019, the videos surfaced on Twitter under 2 accounts that were known to share child sexual abuse materials, court papers allege. Over the next month, the videos will be reported to Twitter at least 3 times, first on December 25, 2019, but the tech giant failed to do anything about it until a federal law enforcement got involved in the suit states. Jesus Christ. Venom can also hit $5. Twitter be like, we must only protect 2D. 3D is fine. Double standards, man. Keep them coming, but seriously though, this is goddamn ridiculous, Twitter. What the fuck? Popular Xbox Series X feature is not good for the environment. I mean, a lot of tech is not good for the environment in general. But okay, what is it? The instant on feature with the Xbox Series X and S comes as one of the power mode options for consoles. Leaving the instant on feature will draw a total of 9.10 kilowatts. Kilowatts.
Dang.
Kilowatts. I am pretty sure the calculation is a little bit off on that one. How can you have your console be on standby and produce 9 to 10 fucking kilowatts? How is that even possible?
That's no way.
No way! Every day, even when it's not in use. I'm no electrician, but I'm pretty sure the calculation on that is a little bit off. The purpose of this is to save gamers about 10 to 15 seconds of waiting for the console to turn on, versus the average 45 seconds it takes for the Xbox One to power on.
What?
But seriously though, the article got it wrong. What it actually is 10
I don't think
watts.
it can reach 10 kilowatts. What the flip?
Yeah. The actual draws 9 to 10 watts of power 24 hours a day. If you use the instant on feature, the standby feature, right? That is more reasonable. I mean, 9 to 10 kilowatts. To put it in perspective, my brother's PC is 450 watts in power, and he has an RX 570 and a Ryzen 5.
That's 450.
And he couldn't even get to 450 watts.
Yeah, and this is 10
This
kilowatts,
is like
which
10
means
fucking kilowatts.
10,000 watts.
Why? It's dumb. Even when it's not being actively used, compared to less than 1 watt if the settings are switched to energy savings mode. That's fucking ridiculous. Anyway, why heterosexual relationships are so bad for us according to a sex feature. Wait, what? Why heterosexual relationships are so bad for us? Isn't that just like how naturally human beings are? wait, what?
I've never heard of a heterophobe before.
But there are loads of heterophobes on Twitter, dude. Lots of girls are like, you are such a hetero. What a
but
hetero.
we can't be homophobes.
These trends of heterosexual relationship crisis. Heterosexual relationship crisis? What kind of fucking crisis do we have people have of heterosexual relationships? Our surprisingly Jane Ward, a sexuality and gender professor at University of California, Riverside, an author of the tragedy of heterosexuality. Fam, if you are straight, fam, that's a fucking tragedy. That's a tragedy, man. That is about as tragedy as if you're British, fam.
That's sad, man. That's sad.
That is sad. Just how awful. If you guys are all heterosexuals, it's a tragedy, right?
Man,
it's horrible, man. I think in some ways the pandemic has revealed the tragedy of heterosexuality to people who might not have otherwise paid attention to it.
What?
It's... What the fuck? Ward, a lesbian, has spent years researching the history of heterosexuality and its legacy.
Dog, if there's no heterosexuality, you won't even exist.
The result is a photo-academic account of all the ways the quote-unquote straight relationship dynamic restrains and hampers both men and women. So, the implication here is that the homosexual relationships would enhance the dynamic between both men and women.
No.
What? What's the fuck is the difference? She feels sorry for straight people.
What?
Why?
I feel sorry for you.
especially straight women.
Okay.
She's one of those like closet misogynists.
Yeah.
She's one of those like she talks about feminism, but if there's a woman that she disagrees with or woman that she just completely turns into characters from Mad Men or something, who typically report some kind of lowest sexual satisfaction in society.
What? Okay.
Really? So, not everything on the world is about sex.
Yeah.
If you
have to be,
I think you're the kind of person who revolved their entire freaking livelihood on sex and got so freaking bored. So, oh my god, this guy over here that I'm dating with have very small penis and his sex is just really bad.
And I'm not satisfied.
What the fuck are you even on about? I'm sorry. I'm playing Okuyasu at this point. It's just
Yes, no.
I'm playing Okuyasu. It's just so much
Okuyasu!
so
I
much
heard it as clear as
discrimination.
day. This sick fuck said the N-word! I just remembered I have a meeting getting dirty. Racist!
Please don't hate for saying this, but at least Nintendo was trying something new. It was entirely new with the Virtual Boy. Nintendo's trying to stall with the Nintendo 64 release, I think, at that point. So anyway, she feels sorry for straight people, especially straight women who typically report to some of the lowest sexual satisfaction in society. Why do people care so much?
Why do you care so much about it? I don't understand.
If your partner's dick is so freaking unsatisfactory, is it to the
That
point
you
where
want to turn lesbian?
that you want to break off of him just because his dick is too small? I actually read a doujin where a character broke up with a guy because his dick is too big.
Oh my god.
It's one war told inside her, but she also feels sorry for the straight men. Why?
Okay.
Who are pigeonholed into toxic masculine culture that teaches them they both need and yet should also demean women.
No.
What? What kind of fucking thing have you been reading on, lady?
Yeah, what planet are you living on right now?
What planet are you living on? What universe are you living in right now?
What history are you reading? Like, no, that's just straight up wrong.
It really looks like straight men and women don't like each other very much.
What? Say that to anybody who has been married.
Well, a lot of people don't like being married. No, just the relationship in general. There are lots of people who are married that are happy. There are lots of people who have relationships that are happy. I don't get it. That women spend so much time complaining about men, and we still have so much evidence of misogyny. I love the fact that she says look, straight men and women don't like each other, but women are most affected.
Yeah. Double standards, man. I fucking hate them.
That was one of the $3. Is it a man who doesn't want or need women an incel? I think it's much more than Asian human.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I love the fact that the writer talks about how men and women are so bad that they have a bad relationship and everything, but women are the ones who are most affected. They suffer from misogyny. Oh,
God.
Anyway. Or women hating behavior, said one of her findings. From an LGBT perspective, being straight looks actually very tragic. Well, try being LGBT on literally any other countries than the Western ones.
Yeah.
Then we can talk about tragic.
Now that's tragedy. Now that's actually tragic.
Ah, man, jeez, this is the dumbest shit, man. This is a troll. This is a troll, right? So this is troll. A bunch of people got so outraged by this, but I just want to put this out because his trolling game is freaking amazing, right? Unpopular opinion: sushi has been whitewashed to a degree where it has become colonizers' food.
Oh, dude.
I won't cancel you for eating sushi, of course, but keep in mind that you're culturally appropriating Asian culture if you eat it. Well, I'm Asian and I don't eat sushi, so I must be a race traitor. So many triggered colonizers in the replies loving my fucking ass off. This guy is trolling, and so many freaking quote tweets and replies there. They got ratio, but people got debated on this one. And the reason why I know this guy's trolling, this guy said, first off, he says, I'm Latin, bleh, so it's pretty much the same thing.
Oh.
Not even Asian. He calls about Asian racism. It's not even Asian, right? The second one is this. She's Asian too. How is that racist? WTF? I need evidence of her genital. Just so I can see if she has an Asian pussy.
Wait. The guy in the bottom is the one that has the that makes the original post
Yes.
about it, right? Okay.
Yes,
I got it.
He's the one who makes the original post.
Damn.
They're like, well, I
played.
do not know if you're Asian until I see your pussy.
Well played. She provided no evidence whatsoever. Indeed, that is very well played.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, if I make a hoopla on Twitter and I want to prove somebody's freaking race, why would you prove it by their skin? Just prove it by ask their pussy straight up. I mean, God freaking down. You might as well. You're trolling at the end of the day.
Probably should play the clip, fam. Probably should play the clip.
Yeah, that. Oh, that pussy must be ridiculous.
Damn, my nigga. That pussy
man.
must be ridiculous.
Oh, man. As an Asian, I want you to not speak on behalf of us. You should hang out with people of your own kind more than if you have that opinion. I live in an Asian community. I mean, hang in a different type of way. As in the person dressed. This guy's trolling, y'all.
Everyone.
This guy's freaking trolling. Man.
Everyone got debated.
Everyone got freaking debated.
Debated.
And he asked for Asian and some Asian pussy for clout. I mean, it's petty as fuck, but I don't mind the freaking.
But it's trolling, man. It's supposed
I don't
to be
mind
petty.
the hustle. He's asking for Asian pussy at the end of the day. Fucking hell. Also, yeah, this is definitely an appropriate time for us to play the Okuyasu.
Okuyasu! I heard it as clear as day. This sick fuck said the N-word. I just remembered I have a meeting at 8:30. Racist!
Man, freaking Okuyasu, man. I love Asian people. You wouldn't know how many times I've masturbated in a non-sexual way to them. Please inform yourself.
What?
Seriously, if you can't tell that the guy's trolling by this point, y'all, I mean, come on.
Y'all just debated, man.
Y'all just
too triggered.
This guy is clearly trolling his living shit out of people. But I love his game, though. Not gonna lie. That is
Yeah,
some really
it's
nice
very
game.
well played. That's some
Very,
GG.
very, very
WP
well
like that.
played. So, I mean, it got the Okuyasu. You got the Okuyasu, but I'm gonna give him some claps on that one too. He debated the living shit out of everybody. But hey, at least he masturbated in a non-sexual way. Because there definitely is such a thing as a non-sexual
Non-sexual
masturbation. Fucking.
What the fuck does that mean?
Oh man. Speaking of 4K. Middle school girls, a promoted and suggested search term on Pornhub. Tell me again how Pornhub is complicit. Hashtag trafficking hub.
Dang.
Now, this is a post made by a person who wants to call out Pornhub because Pornhub is just endorsing so much trafficking, human trafficking, and so many people are being victims of it, etc., etc. The
Then?
problem is, if you want to get that kind of suggestion, you need to type into the search result.
I need to hear the clip. I need to hear the Catherine clip.
This is the clearest video I've ever seen. This is the most HD shit ever. This is 4K. How did they get you in 4K?
Seriously, though, how? you had one job.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, seriously. If you're gonna make panic about Pornhub, I mean, there are a lot of things to criticize Pornhub for.
A lot.
A lot of things to criticize Pornhub for. But don't fucking fake shit. If you fake, especially don't fake shit to the point where you got caught in 4K.
Yeah. Why would you caught yourself in 4K?
You just caught yourself in 4K. It's so freaking amazing that the author deleted the tweet.
But yeah, duh. He doesn't want to be caught in 4K.
But goddamn, man. Also, let's talk about things that people never said on Twitter.
Yeah.
Or haven't said on Twitter. And people just... Man, I don't want to play as a girl. Deal with it. Well, I don't want to play as these... Maybe Claire, yes. But I don't want to play as these three. I mean... Lara Croft, reboot Tomb Raider Lara Croft is generic as fuck. Ellie from The Last of Us Part 2 specifically just got super hateable. And
Bogged down,
Eloy...
yeah.
Eloy's fine. She's just not as exciting. You want a girl I want to play as? I want to play as Estelle from Trails.
Yeah,
I want
Estelle.
to play as a lot of the women in the Trails in general. I'll play as Sarah again. Fucking love playing as Sarah. But
Sarah,
god
yeah.
freaking damn, what the fuck y'all doing? Jesus Christ. Yeah,
Just
this is
women, man. It's the characters.
this is a bit of a hoopla being made by quote unquote Game Journal and talk about how this there are lots of men who talk about they don't want to play as a girl, but the problem is, well, there are a lot of men who do want to play as a girl.
Yeah.
C7 Kagura fans. Anyway,
I want to play as 2B.
yeah, it's really freaking stupid. Also, I messed up the fucking sortation. Where's the sort? This is not the one. This is not the one. I should put this on the back. I got that wrong.
Angel Troy donated $1. Where's Samus? Yeah, Samus is cool. Yeah. Samus?
Yeah, because these are the funny thing about that post is that all of the posts are like the current year video games,
current year,
right?
yeah,
the current year freaking video games. It's like video games are only specifically limited into
We've been playing
the
as
new
women
stuff.
from the first Metroid game, man.
Yeah. Thank you so much
Yeah.
for the donation. Keep them coming.
Keep them coming.
Keep them coming. Did you know that? Oh yeah, this is supposed made by the same person. I didn't get that wrong. Did you know that 2/3 of female journalists in gaming deals with harassment of friends online?
Okay.
Maybe if you don't make opinions that are straight
Shit.
up wrong, that straight up misrepresent a lot of people in the community,
That's just gaslight.
maybe you're gonna get less harassment. Let's examine the toxic culture that women experience with the gaming community and what we can do to change it. Listen, okay?
That all
There's-
women experience? Hashtag not all.
Okay, there's a big difference between trying to get past through a beehive and then got stung anyway,
Yeah.
and poking a beehive
And
and
then
then
got
complaining that you got stung, right?
That's-
At one side, I get it. The internet is like a freaking trying to
Yeah.
get past a beehive. You're
Yeah.
gonna get stung anyway.
gonna get stung.
right?
What are you
but
doing? You're gonna get
don't
stung.
fucking provoke it.
Don't wake the beast.
Don't wake the bees.
Don't wake the wrath
Don't
of
go
the
into a
beast.
beehive and complain that you got stung. This is what you're doing. You poke the game. You poke the beehive. You tell the
Yeah.
beehive, "Hey, come over here, get over here," and then when the beehive comes at you, sting you, you go, "Oh, help, misogyny," etc., etc.
Fuck.
Oh man,
Why
Jesus.
people dumb?
Man, I want the girls who play games. Also, men. It's just a GTA 6 reportedly introducing the franchise's very first female protagonist. I don't fucking mind that. I don't care. At least we got GTA 6 at the end of the day. I want to know how they're going to, what kind of female character that GTA 6 is gonna pull. Or if they're doing the 3-character thing again like in GTA 5.
Yeah.
And they got a bunch of these people. I just wait for the online mode, then screw the story. In online mode, you play as a woman anyway.
Yeah.
Almost all
choose
the
to.
player base is male. We don't want to play as a woman. Okay? There is just a couple of people on Twitter that's like really freaking dumb. A mission having us doing house chores, no thanks. Seriously?
Okay, these people are legit like these are legit not harassment. They're just legit
They're
hating
just
on women.
dumb.
Like,
They're just dumb.
Yeah.
And these are like, what? There are most people who look at this news are like, I just don't really care. As
Yeah.
long as we get GTA
so you got
6.
to yeah.
There are definitely a bunch of people. It's not like the debate makes the freaking majority. You don't go into a town. You don't go into this entire town. Like, yeah, all men are like this. All of the
Yeah, all
men
of them are
gamers are like this. Like,
No, they're not.
It's dumb. I'm a whiny crybaby today. Yes, you are.
Yes.
In my nearly 4 years. Oh, let's talk about misogyny, right? You want to talk about misogyny?
Yeah.
Let's talk about misogyny. This is the same poster. The same poster called out women are being harassed and threatened and being just misogynistic everywhere, right? Here's a woman who said, "In my nearly 40 decades of gaming, I have never heard a man say he didn't want to play as a girl." Fucking yes.
That's true.
Not only in standalone games, but even in MMOs. Many men specifically chose to play as a female. Yes. Yes. God fucking bless. Yes, that's correct. God freaking base freaking individuals. This is true. And then the person who made the same post like, "Girl, please stop chasing clout under my tweet." Isn't that what you're doing? Isn't that what you've been doing? You're trying to clout chase to people by making false claims and then claim harassment when you you got a lot of backlash.
When you are desperately trying to get harassment.
And then I've got a bunch of people coming into the same girl and say, "Okay, pick me, Penelope. Pick me," as in the person is being said as an Uncle Tom for women.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah,
You get me? It's
yeah,
like an
I
Uncle
get
Tom
it.
for women. It's like, "Oh, you're just doing this because you want to, you just
Yeah.
want male attention, right? You're an ally of men. Therefore, you're bad." Jesus fucking Christ. It's legit misogynist, man. Towns water donated $1, but APA, men who like playing as women only do it to objectify them. Also, it's damn time GTA got a woman player character. Yeah, it's about damn time.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
about
they've
damn
kind of
time.
already done that in like GTA 1 and 2. I think you can get the selected characters. I think it was a while ago. It's been a while. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. Are you living on the same planet as the rest of us, or is this your best impression of a pygmy? Seriously, though, dog. I mean, it's just amazing. People are coming in. It's like, "Oh, you're a woman, and therefore, if you have opinions that disagree with me, you're just siding with the men. You're a misogynist too, man. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so many freaking always pick me. So what the fuck, guys? I hope she got picked after this embarrassing tweet. Seriously, you're talking over another woman right now. But the entire entire conversation is about women
being harassed.
About women being talked over and being harassed.
Yeah.
If there's a woman and there's another woman talking on another woman, who's the misogynist? I mean, at the end of the day, it's a discussion between two women. Yeah. So who's the misogynist if one woman is trying to talk to another woman talks to another woman? It's like the freaking cat fight that I've always shown in the intro, right? It's just, it's not Mary's fault harassing. If I recall, she was featured in a certain video by a person whose community is known to attack people. This won't stop me. I will continue to speak out against the toxic behavior that women experience, except if it's the women that disagree with you. In which case, nah. Verm can also $55. It's only okay to insult women when you are woke, apparently. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming, ladies and gentlemen. Streamlabs, links down below. Wrote about it last year. Looks like I need to highlight this again. I always have your back. Seriously? Oh my god, what is this? Final thoughts because I'm tired of foolishness. I'm also a tomboy. I have 3 brothers, tons of cousins, as killer brothers like toys me for boys. Yeah. And yet I'm not a raging misogynist and I don't feel like the need to attack other women.
Yeah.
But you did though. But that's what you did. You did attack this woman.
Yeah. It's not really you attack in the sense that you talk over them.
You talk over the woman though. So
and you disregard their opinions.
You disregard their opinions because apparently that's you called the woman a pick-me girl.
Yeah.
A girl who goes out of her way to impress boys and make them see that they're not like other girls. Kind of like a simp, but for girls, otherwise known as internalized misogyny.
Bro.
So they're pretty much calling the woman misogynist because they disagree with their opinion. You keep bringing up your trauma and say we only dealt with fantasy harassment and we don't interact with men in real life, etc. But you don't, though.
Yeah.
You don't. That's invalidating since you're unaware. You literally don't read what your own tweets say. But isn't that what you're doing too?
Yeah.
That's what you're doing. You're also invalidating that other woman's opinion. It's kind of weird. So it's almost as if there's only one true correct opinion.
And if you don't have the same opinion as that, you're misogynist. You're
a misogynist.
Yeah.
But the problem with the opinions you've been saying is that your opinions are wrong, like objectively wrong.
Yeah,
we can prove how these opinions are objectively wrong. But the objectively wrong opinion, according to you, is the right one. And the opinions that are wrong according to your standard is the one that's correct. But you're a misogynist because objectivity is misogyny, fam. Oh my god, what is this? Persona 5 be like sexual harassment is bad and evil, but when someone from the main cast does it, it's funny.
What? What do you mean?
They're referring to when Kamoshida abused An and the other and her best friend.
But it is depicted as bad.
It is depicted as bad,
right?
But then the main characters, Ren and Ryuji, that do the thing with Yusuke and tell An to like slip herself.
Oh, that one.
That. Right? And apparently they're calling it to hypocrite because apparently that's the same thing.
It's not.
Literally begging this game to listen to its own messages had a whole ass chapter about this. Why are there jokes like that? But Ren and freaking Ryuji doesn't sexually abuse An. Maybe in the doujin somewhere that you read. I don't know. But not in the actual fucking game.
Not in the game.
Man, weirdos denying it in the quick tweets. Y'all, I like Persona 5. I'm enjoying the game. Well, that makes you a misogynist then. How dare you?
Bruh.
It will not kill you to acknowledge some of the scenes are out of line though. No, your criticism of the scene is wrong.
Yeah.
That's why people are calling you what? You're wrong. It's not because you have a criticism and the criticism is valid. It's because the criticism is wrong.
Your opinion is bad. It's wrong.
The criticism is wrong. You get me? There are criticisms that you can make criticisms to the game, but this criticism is wrong. You get there are criticisms that are just wrong. Okay, man. It will not kill you to acknowledge some of the scenes are out of line, though they definitely are. No, it's not. I know you know it too. Don't play dumb, but come on now. I think you're the one who's playing dumb at this point. It's bad. It's dumb. Stop invalidating what women has been through. I received death threats and harassment, so do not tell me I'm wrong about how I feel reacting. My god, this is dumb. Speaking of things that people that do not exist. Men hate on buff Mikasa Ackerman because she can actually get muscles. Who hates on Mikasa?
Who hates on him?
I cannot recall anyone in the entire world who hates on Mikasa. I'm pretty sure a lot of people freaking love Mikasa. If you're gonna call out men, at least call them out on things that they actually fucking do.
Yeah.
These are you're calling out an invisible enemy. Well, if it ain't the invisible cunt. Having COVID-19, thinking Mikasa Ackerman with a short hair is ugly. No taste. She looks fine. I mean, she looks a bit boyish, but that's just the
I'd
logical
fuck with
progression.
that. I don't care. I'd fuck with that. That looks good.
That's just Mikasa's logical progression. She's tomboy. She's pretty much a tomboy. Man, the real villains of Attack on Titan are the male viewers. How?
How?
Men call women sensitive, then turn around and cry about a character getting a haircut.
What?
Who? Maybe people on your circle they complain about how she got a haircut and she looks less girlish, but I mean, if you like Mikasa because of her girlish qualities, you haven't been paying attention.
Yeah,
to
you haven't been
Attack
paying
on
attention.
Titan.
Yeah, that's like.
I mean, I haven't been paying attention. I haven't been paying attention to Attack on Titan, but at least I know for sure that Mikasa ain't a girlish kind of girl.
Yeah. This is wrong. This is wrong. This
It's
is
dumb. Okay, what the fuck is this? Oh my god! Seriously, we're doing this. We're doing this again. Thankfully, I have a clip for this. I have a freaking this.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Seriously, Gamergate was integral to growing numbers in the alt-right on various social media and the anime word. Oh my fucking god.
Oh, fuck is going on?
So what does this all mean? Paranormal culture's long history being dominated by fringe appeals to traditional masculinity with periods of some mainstream society with weird and more damaging aspects are hidden away. These periods we often see since we grow up. What the fuck are you even on about? For example, in ghost hunting or occultism.
What?
How are you gonna link Gamergate to ghost hunting and occultism? Well, I suppose that is a very accurate link in that you're trying to look out for ghosts that don't exist no
They don't
more.
exist, yeah.
Ghost hunting and
Hunts that
occultism.
don't exist.
I think that's a very fair comparison. I mean, there's been a mainstream media interest in the rise of progressive occultism, paganism, and ghost stories, but not aggressive ghost hunting since Trump. So you're telling me that Gamergate is just like ghost hunting? I mean, it's kind of true. It's kind of true if we're going with that fucking what the fuck. One sense of strong demanding information for traditional power to be that never sounds over something that really exploded in 1970 with Crash UFO Legends. Why are you comparing Gamergate to Crash UFO Legends and ghost hunting? I'm not seeing the link. And ancient aliens.
This guy's spewing nonsense, man.
This guy is off his fucking rockers.
What?
Okay. I think we should back the fuck down.
He's selling, man. He's selling. He's a seller.
Okay. The role of masculinity critic. I want to make sure that this guy didn't actually link Gamergate with Bigfoot. American has $75. Wanna risk your life for a t-shirt in California that says Gamergate did
Nothing wrong, dog.
Okay, so so much for the nation, keep them coming. Buzz argues that the decline of industry-related jobs and media changes gender roles. Bigfoot becomes representation of the anti-man, a rejection and encouragement of urbanism, office culture, and other life is making men more like stereotypes of women. What? Oh my god. This is the wildest take that I've seen a lot of Gamergate dumb takes. But connecting it to Bigfoot and aliens though? That at least got a chuckle out of me. I am not gonna lie. That got me. That is fucking hilarious. Anyway, speaking of stupid, get ready to Netflix and chill with Nezuko all weekend because Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba is now streaming on Netflix. Well, you know what happens next? People interpreting Netflix and chill as having sex?
Of course.
Probably this isn't the best idea to tell your fans that Netflix and chill with your 14 years old demon character. I mean, I thought Netflix and chill was just Netflix and chill. It's just like
No one defines Netflix and chill as that.
As sex.
Yeah. It's not written in the dictionary.
Maybe I'm just out of touch. Maybe I'm just out of touch with the social circles or whatever social circles you're hanging around. But Netflix and chill for me is just Netflix and chill. Maybe it's the thing with the coffee thing. It's like how you want to have a cup of coffee that also kind of implies sex as well.
Yeah.
But sometimes a cup of coffee also just means a cup of coffee too. I mean, Netflix and chill. I don't understand how Netflix and chill can also be a euphemism. This is weird. It's. Anyway, mistakes can happen. Honestly, I didn't know what Netflix and chill meant for the longest time either. It says on the tin.
It literally just says Netflix and chill. You just watch Netflix and chill.
It says on the tin. It's watch Netflix and chill.
And the chill part can be whatever the fuck you want.
Again, maybe I am out of touch. Maybe I haven't been in tune with the kids these days. Or I don't know what the modern terms that the Zoomers say these days, but I know for sure that Netflix and chill can also mean Netflix and chill. I mean, I get that there are a lot of stuff can happen when you Netflix and chill with your buddies, but not all of them lead up to sex. Not all of them. I mean, I did. I did once years ago when it didn't lead up to sex. I can tell you that.
It's just chilling. We're just chilling, man.
I highly recommend looking at what Netflix and chill is, social media person. If you have to look it up, then I think that's not really what it means, right?
Yeah.
It just means Netflix and chill. I thought this was weird. I googled how old Netsuko is and she's 14. Why is the... What the fuck? Demon Slayer will give the green light on this. Yes, post on that or US Twitter. That's not... I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get y'all. I don't get y'all Zoomers. Maybe I'm a boomer in this situation, and call me out for being a boomer, right? I do not. Maybe I'm just a boomer in terms of social interaction, but for me at least, Netflix and chill means just Netflix and chill. But apparently, it's a euphemism too. At least it's better than Hulu and Hang. Anyway, Yasahime Princess Half Demon episode 15, Farewell Under the Lunar Eclipse just launched. Oh, it's a Inuyasha sequel, but a bunch of people complain about this as well. Why are people complaining about anime though? This is so weird. Yeah. Are you aware that in this episode, a 13 to 14-year-old girl gave birth to an adult man's children? Isn't this supposed to be a kid's show? Now, I don't recall Inuyasha or any of its sequels being a kid's show. A teenage show, yeah, but a kid's show, not really.
Not a kid's show.
It's more of like a shonen, shoujo. Crunchyroll, Yasahime glorifies child grooming. What? There's not appropriate overall, but especially not for a children's show. I don't. Maybe I'm a bit out of touch, but I don't recall Inuyasha or any of its sequels being a children's show. Anime is not kids show either, so it's. Why is a 13 or 14-year-old kid giving birth to grown man's kids? How can you promote something so vile? I'm pretty sure this is just the anime.
Yeah, and they can't not promote that anime.
I can't believe I have to defend Crunchyroll on this one.
Yeah,
but that's the content of the anime, and
that's just their job.
If you got so triggered by it, maybe watch something else.
Maybe don't watch it. Yeah.
How could you promote something so vile? Well, you mean there are lots of murder and magic and just bad stuff in general happening in the Inuyasha universe. Any other anime, but apparently this. Whoa, you have to slow the fuck down. Yeah. Very good estimate to $5. I watched the new Inuyasha. It's a time skip. Kagome just looks the same. What are they on about? Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. For anyone been wanting to stop kids from being exposed to don't watch Crunchyroll if that's the case. What? Hey, thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. But seriously, boycott Asha. What? Boycott Yashahime.
It's not the anime's fault. It's your fault for not understanding.
Please contact the TV Parental Guidelines Monitoring Board and inform of what is happening. It's not a kid's show.
Of course, it's not a kid's show, and you do not understand that it's not a kid's show.
I just if any of your parents somehow manage to end up having their kids to watch this show or literally any other shonen or shoujo shows in general, I mean, like, come on, y'all. It's kind of your fault at the end of the day. Give them something more high quality, like, I don't know, Bible Black. Anyway. Yeah. It's just fiction, screams the person who 18 plus minus don't interact. Not safe for pro ship, anti, don't like to rewatch Scarlet crawl across their bio. What? Also, Viz Media, don't think I didn't notice you didn't cast any black talent for Hanyo Isaime's dub, but maybe that's for the best of it.
What?
Seriously? Why are you so
pissy about shit, man?
Guess you did us a favor. Now no black person is obligated to defend Pedomaru. Do better at vetting your shit. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Now, maybe I'm just mistaken. I don't recall Sesshomaru being kind of a villain in Inuyasha, but I don't know. I haven't seen Inuyasha in a while. In defense of the characters, they're not real. The whole situation was created by actual real life people who think this is okay.
Well, then complain to the actual people who made them, which you can't do anything about it.
Why are you? There's this. This is the sort of the implication is that people who make fiction think that everything that happens in fiction is things that they endorse. Are things
Yeah.
that they endorse? No.
No, it's not.
No. If J.R.R. Tolkien made fiction about murder and genocide, that doesn't exactly mean that he endorsed that.
That doesn't mean that he's actually Hitler in disguise.
But man, wait until the fucking call-outs come in. Who chose to make her a young teen? Who chose to romanticize it? Now, I haven't seen the anime, but considering that Sesshomaru we're talking about, considering if it's Sesshomaru, I don't think it's a lot of things that you do is romanticize. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think that's one. Those are the people we need to be mad at, not at the characters we have no say. Those are the people we need to be mad at, not the characters who have no say.
Wait, then go fight.
Wait, so you're telling me that all of these people have been mad towards the characters and not the creators? I mean,
no.
like, it's official, y'all. Inuyasha is good, but don't watch the sequel. It's gonna be the new Usagi Drop is good, but don't read the manga. Huh? Okay. And there's also this. Don't toy with me, Miss Nagatoro broadcast begins April 2021. There's a new anime, slice of life anime, where another girl is teasing another boy called Don't Toy with me, Miss Nagatoro. I thought it's the title. The official title was Please Don't Bully Me. Please Don't Bully Me.
I think that's
Nagatoro.
the translated title for the manga.
Yeah. Please don't bully me, Nagatoro.
Please don't bully
Anyway,
me.
never understood why the appeal of this type of stuff. Why not just straight up watch porn at this point?
Well, just
I
people just
do
like
not
it.
recall Nagatoro being porn. A lot of sex jokes. Sex
Yeah.
jokes, but not porn. Pedophiles have the worst taste in media. I swear to God. I also do not recall any sorts of pedophilia in it. Maybe if you call out Eromanga Sensei, then yes.
Yeah,
Yes, I would like
that's
to say
true.
yeah.
That's true.
If this is Eromanga Sensei, then I would go yeah.
It is
I probably
pedophilia. Yeah.
go with you to the pedophiles, man. But seriously, but even then, anyway, pedophile community, come get your juice. Never understood the appeal of this type of stuff. Flesh thief and sexual assault. God damn it, seriously. Also, it was the guy who got sexual assaulted, not the girl.
Yeah, it's the guy.
Good to see this is bringing out the pedophiles, and it's time for me to block and report. This anime should not exist as it promotes pedophilia.
No, it doesn't. It never does. They're both in high school. How is that pedophilia?
Okay.
Does that mean any other romance that involves two people in high school, if they are underage, it's pedophilia?
Man, it's dumb. Now, don't get me wrong. The offer of Nagatoro is literally a doujin artist.
Yeah.
Actually
Makes
made
sense.
some X-rated doujins, but this ain't it. Oh look, another generic softcore porn anime that losers will fight to the teeth to defend. Maybe because you're being a dumbass on it.
Yeah.
Maybe because you make these dumb takes that I have to defend this. I mean, I've seen the manga. I've read some part of the manga. I was like, it's fine, I guess.
It's nothing bad. It's
It's not really my thing.
Yeah, it's just a comedy,
But it's not-
comedy slice of life romance thing and jiggy. It's nothing bad.
It's something that people enjoy.
Yeah, a lot of people enjoy.
My fellow weebs, we need to stop. My fellow weebs, Jesus Christ, stop starting a movement. My fellow weebs, we need to stop embracing these dime a dozen animes that won't be remembered in a year or less. Stop enjoying things because people will decry it. Find some actual quality and let people criticize these things. Nothing wrong with criticism.
Yeah, but everything is wrong with your criticism if it's wrong.
The problem is, none of these are criticism.
Yeah.
This anime promote pedophilia. I don't recall that in any of the criticism books that I've seen. If the manga is crap, that is a criticism.
That is criticism, yeah.
The anime is crap, that is a criticism.
Or art style looks like shit. That is
The art
criticism.
style is that is criticism. This anime promotes pedophilia. That's not criticism. That's moral panic. This is what people are doing. They're making a moral panic out of the anime. That's why they try to watch. They're gonna watch this anime eventually. These are not criticisms. Do not boil these moral panic down into criticisms,
yeah.
because they are not criticisms. They are moral panic. You need to know the difference between a criticism and a moral panic.
Legitimate criticism and this dumb stuff.
Oh man. Oh, speaking of moral panic, pro shippers should go to jail apparently.
But yeah. Let's go. Let's all go. Why not? Fuck that.
Jesus Christ. So apparently if you like to ship characters, you have to go to jail because the characters that you ship are like are teenagers or something.
Does that mean that if I think of any fantasy, I should go to jail?
Yeah.
'Cause shipping is just that, right? It's just fantasy.
It's dumb. A lot more tame than my personal interpretation, but it's still correct. You know what? You're right. They deserve worse. Maybe I suggest the Dental 20mm anti-material API rebel. 20mm? Seriously? A 20 mil? Why not a freaking 50
cal? Yeah.
I don't know. But seriously. Beautiful. Where is it? Anyway, beautiful. Seriously? What the fuck? It's freaking dumb. It's freaking dumb. Aunties have been harassing me eternally. It's getting on my nerves. Does anyone want to promote me? I would love to surround myself with more pro-ship and open-minded people. I'm Nick, academic for cartoons, but mostly just self-indulgent fan or hyper-asphyxiation. Seriously, it's really dumb. There are a bunch of these aunties coming in. It's like, oh no, you're drawing really, really bad stuff. You're drawing these characters that I ship, and these characters that I ship are really bad. I hope you get a yeast infection.
Damn. Now, that's just straight up death threats, right? Like, that's just straight up harassment. Now this, I can see this as harassment, man. What the fuck?
Well, I hope you get a yeast infection. What amazing freaking... These are the criticisms that people give today.
Yeah.
What freaking amazing criticisms. My God. But if you don't know what the problem is with telling a minor you hope they get a yeast infection.
Damn.
So not only that you are trying to protect fictional minors. But you attack minors, actual minors.
Oh my God. Damn, these people's sense of priorities.
These people's priorities are off the charts, man. Yeah, let's protect all the fictional minors, but all those minors who indulge in their own fantasies and these fictional minors, yeah, fuck them. I hope they get a yeast infection. What the fuck, man? But yeast infections happen in the mouth too, so now what? They block me because I'm right too.
What?
Why are you going well actually on this one? This is a well actually comment. But well actually, yeast infection actually happens in the mouth, so technically it doesn't really hurt the person.
You're still cursing someone off.
It's a well actually post. It's like, oh my God. Still not okay for adults, exactly. Oh my God, I love the proud freak of color thing. It was a wild stream where it's like somebody call person of color who make ships. And
call it
a proud
freak of color. Yeah, I remember that.
Freak of color.
Fucking dang.
Why the fuck are you wishing for little kids to get fucking yeast infections in the first place, you fucking weirdo? Exactly.
Yeah.
Literally want this freak 6 feet under. It's amazing. You got these people coming in, they actually literally want real minors who, how dare they indulge in their fantasies and talk about things that they want to talk about. How dare they? I mean, God forbid they don't want to talk about these things on the internet. Literally want this freak 6 feet under. What the fuck are y'all even doing? Incest mentions Jiomis, Josuhan, Josutaro, Jonadi. Seriously? Jiomis is illegal, Josuhan is illegal, Josutaro is illegal. Incest. Jonadio is incest. Stop shipping. What? Jonadio is not really incest
at all. It's not.
Jonadio is not incest. They're adopted freaking brothers. That doesn't mean Dio are like literally different blood. What?
This guy's like straight up dumb.
Oh my God!
How can you see that as incest? It's not. What the fuck?
How are people like sexualization of children in fiction beats nothing in real life? And then when men who sexualize kids in fiction turn out to be real life pedo or apologists, they're like, just separate art from the artist. I can count on my one hand in the amount of 300, 500 millions of lolicons in the whole world that actually commit crime to real children and are actually lolicons. In my one hand. And the person that this person is talking about, right?
Yeah.
Is the Rurouni Kenshin author. The author of Rurouni Kenshin who got caught with child porn.
Yeah.
The author of Rurouni Kenshin, if you look at the stuff that he makes,
I mean,
you wouldn't be able to distinguish. Like the guy or girl, whoever, doesn't make loli stuff. Makes Rurouni freaking Kenshin. It's like one of the greatest animes of all time. One of the greatest mangas of all time. And he got caught with child pornography. Actual child pornography. It's just like, not even a lolicon. So, this is the dumbest. Do you not see how these are all connected? No.
No.
I do not see how these are all connected. Because there are millions of lolicons around the world that do not indulge in this sort of stuff. In fact, lolicons, look at this guy.
If they do, there are millions of pedophiles getting caught.
In fact, lolicons look at this sort of stuff and go, wow, that's disgusting. Because they do not endorse this sort of stuff. Why is that so hard? Pedo media comes from a pedo mind. Depends on you're talking about. Depends on which pedo media you're talking about. Talking about cuties, oh hell yes! I will tell you 100% say that comes from a pedo mind.
Oh yeah.
They actually involve real children.
They actually, But
yeah, before anyone tries it, yes, it's not only men, shut the fuck up. Damn, I don't really have anything to promote, commission. Seriously? Fucking the shameless plug. Okay, I'm muting this because I'm bored of you pro-fiction or whatever fools for those asking me for proof or evidence. Oh, God forbid people ask for proof.
Oh, God.
Pay me for my fucking time if you want me to be your professor. You're all ugly. Hope everything else is having a pleasant evening. Well, you know who else you can pay? You can pay me instead.
Might as well, yeah. Don't spend your fucking money on this bullshit, man.
It just, oh man, Jesus, that's dumb. Now let's talk about this. This is
Let's go to the main course.
This is the biggest hoopla that everyone, and I mean everyone, wants me to talk about on Twitter.
This is the
because
medium
it blew up
main
on Twitter.
Course, right
the main
after the
course.
appetizers, man. Come on,
Let's foreigner Bule Cringe. Let's go. Balinese. Anyway.
Bules?
Fucking Bules, man. Moving out to America in my 20s has been a game changer. I've been living in Bali, Indonesia for over a year with my girlfriend, a Fred.
Okay, that's good for you.
That doesn't sound so bad at first, doesn't it?
Good for you.
But it gets worse. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll get to that. We initially moved abroad for 6 months, stay in Bali to stack some bread and elevate our lifestyle. Okay. I was broke, struggling to find work the entire year of 2019 and wanted to take some stab at entrepreneurship. I also wanted to get out of survival mode and tap into how I could thrive. After getting rejected for jobs and living off savings, trying to make my business pops, my girlfriend and I decided to book one-way flight to Bali, Indonesia. This island has been amazing because of our elevated lifestyle and much lower cost of living.
Okay.
That's what happens when you live in a front world country.
Yeah,
the cost of living in general is much lower, but earning money is a lot harder.
Yeah,
that makes this that eventually balance things out. But the problem is, you're not earning money. You're not only earning money. You're paying tax. You're not even paying taxes.
You're not even paying the taxes, man.
Oh man. 67, 16, 21 buck. I just made it home right on time. Let's enjoy the roast. No bigger than roast. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. I was paying $1,300 for my LA studio. Now I have the tree house for $400. December 2019 on the left. January 2021 on the right. Which apparently she doesn't even pay. Yeah. According to some people who leaked on our files or whatever. But I don't know. That's some people say that. Being a digital nomad is everything. I was able to successfully transition my graphic design business on road. I work 100% for myself. In the beginning, it was challenging, but I've grown so much as an entrepreneur.
Okay,
I mean,
good for you.
Good for you. At the end of it, good for you. If you're anybody who else is doing this, okay, doing
good for them, yeah.
From this point on, good for them. Fine, that's fine.
As long as you do it, in
a legal way.
Legally.
But it gets worse. When I think about it, it's super clear when the move was intuitive. Bali is where I was supposed to be through it all. There was an energy about the States that I had to take a break from. Bali was the perfect medicine. In March, when the pandemic hit and 6-hour month plan went out of the window, we decided to stay in Bali to wait it out, and we've been here ever since. Okay. Some major benefits of moving to Bali: safety, low cost of living, luxury lifestyle, queer friendly. Wrong. Wrong. That is just wrong. Wrong. I'm sorry, that's just wrong on that front, Fab.
Yeah.
That is just wrong.
And it's not our fault, really.
But it's not.
It's not like we choose to be queer unfriendly.
It's unfortunately there are people out there who are definitely queer.
Because we're religious, man.
A lot of people are very religious, and they think that all the religious people, the people who deserve to go to heaven, are straight people, and the gay people should go to hell or something along those lines. That's just a lot of people of mindset in this one. It's dumb. But seriously though, this is promoting really just straight up misinformation, right?
Yeah.
Straight up loads of misinformation. There are definitely black people in Bali community, right?
Yeah.
They are very well respected.
Cool. That's great.
That is true.
That's really great.
But they are also respectful to us.
Yeah.
That's the big difference.
That's the big difference.
That's the big freaking difference, right? But anyway, there's a whole community of black folks on the island. This was taken after the murder of George Floyd. We made up to be a community and love to each other. Yeah, good for you.
Good for them. Good for all the people in this
Pay your
picture.
taxes, please. But
Yeah.
you don't. But anyway, we'll get to that. Overall, Bali has helped me heal with childhood traumas, like some physical ailments like IBS and acid reflux. The entire experience has been about healing and growth. I needed to press the pause on my American life to rest and heal. Like, seriously.
I think that's irritated.
At the end of the day, right? If you want to actually do something like this, it's fine for in the standalone stuff. But there are loads and loads of things that this person did that makes it no. That makes it completely disrespectful for Balinese people, for us, and a bunch of other stuff. Mr. G
Also,
into
Mr.
29
G
bucks. Thank you so
literally
much, dude.
filled the bar. That
Absolutely
shocked me.
freaking straight up 29 bucks. Straight up just jumping it straight
Jump
into
in
the
the gun.
69 bucks.
Filled the bar.
Fill the bar. God bless you, Mr. G. Don't even straight to 29 G. Literally need for this one. Finally, we managed to do it.
That was
69 nice bucks for this week's stream. As always, you guys are pretty good.
The goal has been reached. The goal has been reached.
Nice. But anyway,
let's get back.
Let's get back to
the
dumb
shit.
bitch. Seriously, but dumb bitch. I cannot stress out for how much I seriously cannot try to find a way to euphemize this and try to find a way to be nice about it. I can't, because she's been so utterly disrespectful to us, to our culture, to our community.
Wait, also, I want to talk about something. I want to speak out about something.
Right.
Usually, I learn about the dumb Twitter business, the shit that happens on Twitter that are just really, really dumb from the stream.
Yes.
Either from the stream, like I legit just knew it from the stream, or from you telling it to me before the stream, right?
Yes.
But this particular case, the first time I heard of it was from my friends.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? There's this chick on Twitter and she's like, "Nah, nah, nah, nah." And then I heard it from my friend. I was like, what? That's true? And I was just expecting it to be on the stream, and then here we are. Here it is.
Because this is the dumbest freaking shit.
I'm just saying that people in Bali already knew about this shit. Like, people already in Bali care about this stuff, man.
It's the biggest topic in the conversation for this week.
Yeah.
And it got a very stupid but very great ending.
Yeah,
but we'll get to that. We'll get to
satisfying.
that, right? We'll get to that, right? I don't know how we'll go next, but I'm so grateful I've gotten to have the experience at 28 with my life partner. If you want to know more about Our Bali's Abroad, cop our full ebook, Our Bali Life is Yours, at baliebook.com. Jesus freaking Christ. Oh, by the way, the ebook page is like completely wiped out.
Oh.
Ebook page completely wiped out. Don't sell these ebooks. Guide breaking down how we did it and how you can do it. No! No! No, don't do that.
I'm not saying that. Well, first of all, there's a pandemic, so you shouldn't do it. Like, no matter what, in general, you shouldn't do it. But let's say that the pandemic is over, right? We're not saying that tourists shouldn't go to Bali, because, I mean, if more tourists comes to Bali, that's great, because we got business too, right? Like, a lot of Balinese get business from selling or, like, you know, providing services to
that. Even still that's debatable, fam. There's also the issue of gentrification and how the issue of Balinese culture just kind of wakes up with the Western, but that's for another topic, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, but like, you can see there are a lot of positives on people, on tourists coming to Bali, right? But first of all, there's a pandemic, and second of all, do it legally. That's the problem. That's the biggest problem.
Yeah, we'll get to how this person doesn't do it legally, right? But to put it in a nutshell, this person has a 6 month visa and does not even bother to either, I don't know, extend the visa
Renew the
legally.
visa. Yeah.
I mean, I know there's a pandemic. I get it. You can't exactly travel abroad back to USA or
Yeah.
whatever. But I mean, seriously. Also, it's kind of dumb that this person makes a Twitter post, talk about how this experience and you can do it too. Like, this person has legitimately like good intentions and everything like that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, she's completely rapping herself out to everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, she literally
that's why,
committed.
like, the first few parts of her tweets are just like, good for her. Good for
Yeah,
her. Like,
it's-
if she wants,
this fam.
Yeah,
we
this
include
is the
direct
part.
links to our visa agents with questionable legality.
Yeah.
And how to go about getting into Indonesia during COVID, which you should not do.
Yeah.
Don't. These visa agents that she's trying to go to, the legalities for them are incredibly questionable. Everybody's on it. It's like, it's questionable to the point where you can even safely say that it's illegal. So, my God. The manga created $5. Reading the whole case made me grateful, and my city is considered too dangerous for Americans, mainly people from California, to come down here to live.
Damn.
Since my city is the border, they could technically exploit the loophole to live illegally.
Damn.
Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming.
Yeah, we gotta fix these loopholes as well, man.
Yeah, we're just two black girls try to give knowledge and build a community of humans who know their divinity and want to thrive versus survive. Twitter, do your thing. Don't do this. Okay? Wow, just waking up in Bali, this thread took off. Okay, stop. Buy our Bali ebook. Follow it. No, do not follow this person.
No,
do not buy
yeah.
the ebook. And you can't do that because all the social media is pretty
Yeah.
much wiped out. But these are the remnants that we got because it's just dumb. We all just launched our first official product, Bali Life is Yours. The conversations being had here are valid. No. No. You are trying to talk about your experience and how people can get it too by moving in here during the pandemic through questionably legal visa agents.
Yeah.
Though there aren't the conversation I was having today. They've been sent and heard. Just sharing my story with people, stay safe. You're not just sharing your story. You're promoting your ebook.
Yeah.
You're telling people to come in
to Bali,
here.
yeah. During a pandemic.
During the freaking pandemic. You dummy. My God. And here's the thing that really pisses everybody's off, right? This is not the first time
Yeah.
foreigners, we call foreigners Bule in this one, which some reason they translated it to white people.
That's wrong. That's just wrong.
White people, but Bule can also mean Bule just means
literally
foreigner
means
in general, right? But here's the thing. Now this page is translated in Indonesian, but here's the translation. Like mass yoga in House of Om Bali attended by lots of foreigners is actually not licensed. The managers were deported from Bali. They have a freaking yoga session during the freaking pandemic where they all gather up together and they just have yoga. What the fuck are you doing?
I mean, you look at the pictures, man. You look at the picture. Like it's literally a violation of the COVID, the pandemic. What do you call it?
Stay
the rules,
6 feet away so that you're not 6
The protocols,
feet
there we go.
under.
Yeah.
Why is
This
this?
is literally breaking the COVID protocols, man. They're
What
not even
the-
wearing masks.
What are y'all even doing at this point? This is just the dumbest stuff. It's not only not licensed, the managers were straight up deported. Well, fucking deserved they got deported for
Yeah.
this kind of garbage. Jesus Christ. Yeah, and also this person like promoting it to Instagram is like, OMG, yes, I can't wait to get into it. No. No. Please don't. Send mine now. Link in bio. Congratulations, love. I see runs in the family. Just purchased both. Runs in the family? What the fuck? Are you saying the family of the ghost just as toxic? God damn. How's the internet? My husband's just retired from the military. Bali looking real promising. What? No, don't.
No.
Saving my receipt in the making. Thank you for ebook, ladies. Congratulations, your loss. You're all saving a sister. No, please. We do not want you people to mass immigrate yourself from America to come to Bali. My God, Bright Spotty rated $1. Those gaijins, those baka fucking gaijins, man. Oh man, thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. You opened my eyes to the future as inspiration. I'm so willing to talk to you. You're such big inspiration. No, you're not. Don't. If these people are your inspiration, my God, you might as well stand Hitler. Did they pass the tax like? Did they pay the tax like us local citizens? If not, then GTFO.
Yeah.
Why would I have to pay taxes if I never made Indonesian rupiah? I pay American taxes for making American dollars. You fucking live there. You fucking live there. You fucking leech. You occupy space.
Yeah.
You moment you buy food, the moment you buy food or
moment
any
you
other
set
stuff, you
foot.
contribute to our economy. Do it like the rest of us. Pay your goddamn fucking taxes. My God. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. We're here suffering here.
Yeah.
We have to pay our own freaking taxes, but
And
you're
we
coming
don't
like,
get
we
we don't get as much money as you guys because it's hard getting money here.
It's really too hard to get money here, which is why I appreciate you guys for donating. I'm so freaking glad that even I got cash right now.
Yeah.
We're doing our best here to survive, but you people coming is like, but even we pay freaking taxes. Even we are
Yeah.
here legally.
Yeah, we're here legally and we have to pay taxes because we're citizens of the country. Of course we have to pay taxes.
Man, Jesus Christ, it's. Y'all have definitely convinced me to live with my husband and I am to move to Bali. Oh my fucking God. Click the link in my bio and pre-order our ebooks. Stop, don't. And The Independent make an article on this. American woman sparks spurious backlash for tone-deaf viral thread about moving to Bali. Yes, it is tone-deaf, The Independent. It is! It's stupid!
How could you be so wrong?
Yeah, but Independent's like, oh, but this is a black woman and a black LGBT woman and therefore protect her.
No.
Kristen, with all due respect, as an Indonesian, this is by far the most disrespectful thing you could do for a country that's housed you for over 6 months now. Yes, it is indeed the most disrespectful thing that you can do. Why do you have to sell? You have to promote your ebook and sell it to everybody that I'm just here trying to make a living, guys, by promoting my lifestyle and coming here to Bali and encouraging people to move during the goddamn pandemic. Man. Again, it's not the first thing that happens.
Yeah.
Unruly foreigners causing trouble about it. This is a thing that has been going on for a while. A lot of foreigners here straight up disrespecting the culture, disrespecting the country. It has been a thing that happens. I mean, there's some foreigners that straight up steal like an entire freaking hotel appliances.
Yeah.
Like they still have steal hotel
that's just
freaking.
scalping. That's just cheap.
That's just. I mean,
That's just cheap.
you know what's the best part of this entire thing is, right? The best part of this entire thing, right, is the fact that let me just grab the last slide here real quick. The most amazing thing about all of this is that a bunch of foreigners coming here to Bali coming here to a lot of countries in general. I'm like here to Indonesia, and they do this shit. They do this shit.
Yeah.
Help us travel around the world. Support our trip around the world. If you do not have the cash to go the trip around the world,
Then don't.
to the point where you have to beg on the streets, then fucking don't.
We don't even give money to beggars to local beggars. Why would you give us? Why would you think that we would give money to people like this?
It's the dumbest fucking thing, man.
Especially when we can't even spare a lot of money, right? Like, God.
I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. What the fuck are y'all even doing at this point? Unruly foreigners in Bali are laughing in the faces of authorities trying to enforce COVID-19 rules. Yeah, because the authorities are trying to tell them to wear masks.
Yeah.
But
Which makes
they
sense.
disobeyed that law because the fines are cheap. No, really. They do not wear masks and risk endangering the living crap out of people because the
they can
fine
pay
is
it.
cheap.
Just because they can pay it.
I mean, if I tell you that the fine is only $7 to not wear a mask,
Would you?
then
pay it?
yeah, I suppose you can consider it cheap. But $7 is a lot of money to us.
Yeah.
You dumb motherfucker. A lot of us couldn't even get $7 on the freaking streets.
Yeah.
A lot of us couldn't even get masks. And the fact that you just coming in is like, I can just not wear masks all day and risk endangering the living shit out of people.
Because we can just always pay it later.
Because we can just pay the fine for $7 fucking bucks. Oh my god. The behavior is now testing the patience of those tasked to ensure everyone is wearing face masks and obeying coronavirus regulations. Man, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. That is an understatement. Testing the patience, yeah, man. There are even plans to increase the fines for foreigners. Please increase the fines for foreigners. Please. Please. Please increase their fucking fines. God damn.
They
My
increase
fucking-
prices of they increase prices of souvenirs if you're a foreigner. But why don't you increase the fines?
Oh man,
Especially if they're doing this.
This is just the dumbest freaking shit, man. Failing to wear a mask, make sure the penalty hits the hip pocket. Yes, the penalty, the $7 of penalty. It's 10,000 rupiah. It's around $7, $7 It's not 10,000, 100,000 rupiah.
yeah.
Right? It's around $6 to $7. It's just not. I mean, a lot of people in America makes a lot more money than $7. Seriously, a lot of foreigners make money than $7. Well, at least, at least not these ones.
The minimum wage is literally more than like $13 an hour, right?
A very condensated $5 on behalf of the ugly Americans. I apologize for our rudeness. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. Y'all have nothing to apologize for.
Yeah,
the
y'all
Americans
have
in the
nothing to
chat.
apologize for.
These guys specifically are fucking retarded. These guys especially. Ugh, man. And restaurants are being urged to refuse service to anyone falling to a mask. Yes,
duh.
please.
Duh, please.
Jesus Christ. We are. I mean, maybe you guys can be lax on that. Maybe you guys in America, you guys in the Western can not wear masks and everything like that. But here, we're in a fucking crisis. Like, it's a small goddamn freaking island, and a lot of us got infected. My neighbor got freaking infected. I mean, we better safe than sorry. You need to understand our situation. We had to wear it. Right? Thank God that our family managed to get away for free.
Because we follow the rules, we follow the protocols.
Because we followed rules as much as we could, right? But our family and our neighbor doesn't. Our restaurants are being urged to refuse service to anyone without a mask. The head of the public order service in the Bandung administration, Surya Negara, thought APB's troops felt like their dignity was being harassed by ignoring foreigners who act like COVID-19 is not here. Yeah.
Well, a lot of people.
Or about $10. Or about $10. Well, $10 is about
Australian.
130.
$10 Australian.
Yeah, $10 Australian. Yeah, and Surya Negara said they were out of considering increasing to 500,000 rupiah, or about $50.
$50 is
Yeah,
still
$50. I'd say $50 is still pretty little.
Yeah, I was just about to say $50 is not that much.
It's $50 is not that much. This should have
For us, that's a lot.
For us, it's a lot.
That's a big ass money. Like if you lose that much of money just because you don't wear a mask, you're dumb. You're just stupid. But for foreigners, man.
And also, the conversation is now turned because a lot of Indonesians got so pissed at this girl, right?
But yeah, duh.
Okay, I'm about to delete the thread. Def Frezio. Again, you poke the hornet's nest and you complain that they're stinging on you. Yeah.
Well, of course they are.
You have only yourself to blame in this
It's
conversation,
like it's a fucking
right?
given right now.
You rat yourself out to everybody. You give yourself away that you've been living on this country and you encourage people to live in here during the freaking pandemic just because it's cheap.
It's just wrong.
The way y'all hate on black women on this app is so wrong. it's because of the race, right? It's
Clearly.
clearly because all of
Clearly.
this entire rage is because we hate on her because she's black, right? Fuck me. She ain't do shit but add to the local community.
What?
Wrong. Wrong. That is just factually and objectively
That's objectively wrong. What do you mean add to the local community?
She adds nothing. She makes things. She's gonna
She
make
makes
things a
things
lot
worse.
worse.
If she pays the taxes, maybe, yes, add to the local community, but she doesn't even pay the taxes.
She doesn't even pay taxes. And even she pays taxes, she doesn't really add anything to the community.
Exactly.
Because they just don't want black people to live in Bali. If you're black and you want to live in Bali, please. Go right ahead here and live in Bali. Just come in here in the legal ways.
And not
don't
in the fucking
encourage
pandemic.
people to come in here during the goddamn pandemic.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, funny, they're $3. We have Papua Indonesia. What the fuck is she talking about?
Are they not black?
Man, seriously, but if we're gonna go, Papua is like an entire freaking.
Yeah, that's an entirely different thing.
There are
We have
loads.
our own racism problems. In
Yeah, we have
Indonesia.
our own racism problem here in Indonesia. I can tell you that for sure. But you guys are really not fucking helping.
And yeah, you guys are bringing your own racism problems here. Oh my god.
Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. A black woman tells a story of moving to Bali and living a judgment and carefree life. She moves in there illegally and not pay taxes. You dumb motherfucker. Gets attacked with ridicule and political think pieces and told her how impact is potentially destroying Bali. Yes! 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 She encouraged people to move in here during the pandemic! Oh no! But she's black and LGBT though!
And therefore, she's not wanted. No!
Oh my god, this... That black woman and her girlfriend moving to Bali is not the same as white expats moving to Bali. Just say you're anti-black and go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Because at the end of the day, these people cannot comprehend nuance. They cannot comprehend the topic of the conversation. They only say, well, because we hate on a black woman and she's LGBT, therefore we're racist and homophobic. There you go. Just say it. Just say that I'm racist and homophobic. That we're racist and homophobic. These people cannot understand nuance. They just like, no, they're just gonna keep on standing on the people who are black and women, black and women and LGBT
And
because
LGBT, yeah.
that's because at the end of
because
the
we
day,
hate them apparently.
because that's what they're, because identity politics, man.
Fuck.
Oh my god. And I don't give a fuck what your face is. You're not black, so you're white.
This is the most triggering for me. Like, this is the most triggering. How can someone be so fucking dumb and so fucking blind at the same time? How?
So if you are non-white in the chat and us, we're non-white.
We are not white. I can
But
tell
if
you
you-
for sure we are not white.
But if you complain about a black person living illegally in Bali, a black woman living, LGBT woman living in Bali illegally, therefore you are
Therefore
white.
you are white.
You are also white. You are white. You're honorary white.
God.
Okuyasu fucking moment, exactly.
This is indeed something that Okuyasu has to say.
Okuyasu got fucking dead. He said the
Okuyasu!
fucking-
I heard it as clear as day. This sick fuck said the N-word! I just remembered I have a meeting at 8:30. Racist!
Dear black people, stop supporting Asians. Stop supporting Asian-owned everything. They don't fuck with us. They made that. They don't fuck with us. They made that clear. Stop eating at the restaurants. It's cat anyway. Wow.
Damn. Okay, now that's just disrespectful.
Wow.
Okuyasu! I heard it as clear as day. This sick fuck said the N-word! I just remembered I have a meeting at 8:30. Racist!
That is. Find a black-owned nail salon that won't jack up your brows or give half-ass pedicures while talking shit about you. Wow. Yeah. I mean, that. Jesus fucking Christ.
That shit is fucking trash, dog. Get the fuck off the airwaves.
It's just
People so people so fucking dumb.
bad. There needs to be a Twitter feature where you can control who can comment on your tweets. I done pissed Bali off yesterday and now these little weirdos won't stop commenting on my tweets. Y'all got a lot of time in y'all hands stalking me for a country that's in crisis. Oh, God forbid that we, country in crisis, access social media. Something that is accessible with even the most
Yeah.
cheapest freaking Android phones these days. You know that phones here are getting cheaper and people have phones. A lot of people have freaking phones.
Internet is getting even more available here.
Therefore people have access to social media. Why is that a very hard thing to comprehend? God damn these people. Oh man. And yeah, Ministry of Law and Human Rights investigate the viral foreigner asking other foreigners to move to Bali during the pandemic.
Well, yeah, duh.
It's to the point where the government has
yeah.
This girl, like, if this girl just shuts her mouth,
She would have been fine.
she would have gotten scot-free. Right?
Yeah.
She would have just
She would just continue living
she would
here
just continue
without
doing the
any
entire
of us
thing.
knowing.
No one will notice that, right? But she had to
Make-
speak it out.
Yeah.
She
She had to make that Twitter
talk
thread.
about it. She had to make a Twitter thread. She had to promote her ebook about it.
God.
Trashy Kiss donated $5. When I go to a foreign country, I always try to act off as I'm a guest. I may slip up during the obligatory holiday drinking, but fuck.
Bruh.
There's a thread on my Twitter. There's a thread called Bule Cringe, right?
Oh, man.
Just
love
see the
this
thread
one.
right there. You'll find like a huge compilation of
Of
foreigners,
foreigners
just being cringy,
disrespectful,
being disrespectful,
doing dumb shit.
being
Just, oh my
cringy.
God.
There's one foreigner, right? There's one foreigner who visited a temple that has holy water, right?
Yeah.
And you know what the two foreigners did? It's a couple, right? The two foreigners did. The guy grabs the holy water and wipes his fucking girlfriend's ass with it.
That's just disrespectful. man.
How utterly fucking brain dead do you have to be to
do
do
that?
that sort of shit, man? How utterly fucking brain dead do you have to be to do that sort of shit? And it's to the point where they have to make an apology video. Oh, we're sorry that our behavior is so disrespectful, etc. Oh, fuck off, dude. Fuck off. How can you do something like that and not realize how that behavior is fucking disrespectful, man? Jesus fucking Christ. After his tweet went viral, Kristen Antoine Gray was arrested in immigration for abusing her residence permit in Bali. This US citizen was immediately deported. Fucking thank you. This is exactly what we need. This is the kind of ending that we need. You disrespect our country, you get booted off. It's that simple, man.
Guess what the government did?
What?
They caught her.
Eh.
They caught her.
They got her! They got her!
They got her.
This is the clearest video I've ever seen. This is the most HD shit ever. This is 4K. How did they get you in 4K?
They
Y'all got counted in 4K.
They caught her. The government caught her in 4K. God.
Speaking of capturing her in 4K, I just wanted. This is the dumbest shit, right? She got his apology video, quote unquote.
Christian sama
Right?
Sandra.
Right.
So
This
the
is a
first
lawyer.
a chance I give to Christian.
This is what
against
she
the-
said. This is what she say, right?
Hi everyone. First off, I am not guilty.
I am not guilty. You fucking bitch.
Not overstayed my visa. I have not made money in Indonesian rupiah
You fucking liar.
in Indonesia. I put out a statement about LGBT and I'm being deported because of LGBT.
You fucking liar. You fucking don't. You did not get deported because you're fucking LGBT. You fucking Jesus Christ. Deport this motherfucker. Jesus fucking Christ. I can't stand it. My God. It's just... Very good answer to $5. Us black people be like, I'm black, so I'm oppressed. Also, we'd be like, I'm black, so I should be able to do anything and get away with it. Exactly, that's the thing.
That's
Oh,
the
6760 donated $1. Kick the illegal alien out victory. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep him coming. Let me repeat that. Seriously. It's just... Oh, man. It's so freaking frustrating. It's fucking goddamn freaking frustrating. To deal with, we got a lot of this shit. We have to deal with this shit. It's to the point where I just don't care anymore. This is the one that got viral and everybody's finally talking about it.
Wait, like,
Foreigners,
this is legit papers, right?
legit papers.
Is there any mention of LGBT in the papers?
No,
Then why the fuck did she say that?
because she wants to play victim.
Exactly.
Because she wants to play the victim. Because she wants to tell everybody of how oppressed
Like,
she
there's
is.
literally evidence.
I love the fact that she said that Indonesia is queer friendly, and then when she got
immediately
arrested-
just changed
and
180
then
degrees.
immediately she changed the narrative, and she's like, "But I got arrested because LGBT." She says Indonesia is LGBT friendly. Also her. I got arrested because LGBT.
Just dumb.
Well fucking deserved, man. Indonesian queers, and this is the most horrifying fucking shit out of the entire thing, right? Thanks to this dumb bitch, man. It just brings a bad name to foreigners who actually come in here in Indonesia legally. I've met foreigners, I've talked with foreigners who actually came in here with Bali legally and who actually are respectful people, who are good people, who are nice people out there.
And live here and even have a family here.
Yes. This person gives a bad name to all of those people.
Yeah.
Not only gives a bad name to all of those people, but also gives a bad name to LGBT people in general. We have set back thanks to this person being a fucking bitch in this country and being LGBT as well.
This just reminded me of something. Isn't this just Logan Paul?
Yes. It's pretty much.
It's just Logan
It's pretty
Paul.
much kind of like what Logan Paul did.
Yeah.
It's pretty much like exactly what Logan
It's like
Paul
the pattern is the exact same. It's just there are differences in actual details.
Except Logan Paul. I give credit to Logan Paul. He apologized for the thing that he did.
Yeah.
She not
doubled down on
apologize. She doubled down. She went on to say, but I am a person, I'm LGBT. And Logan Paul can't exactly have that defense because he's a white boy from Ohio.
Yeah. Because he's a white boy. He can't use the race.
He's a Ohio white boy. God damn you, Logan Paul.
God damn, Logan Paul.
What happens when you carelessly label places queer-friendly without considering the bigger picture? Yes, this is what she did. She labeled her... I love the irony.
I think you missed a donation there.
What?
I think you missed a donation.
What Indonesian?
A donation.
Oh, five donation.
Yeah.
$5. Farm Kadas $5. Also, how do you move to a third world country and then start crying oppression?
Oh God!
Thank you so much for the donation.
Damn!
But that is true, though. Oh man. But yeah, that is a good question. How can you move to the third world country and cry oppression? In the case of American digital nomad named Kristen Gray, highlighting Bali such turned to one of the justifications for homophobic officials to deport her from Indonesia. Seriously, she just does the stupidest goddamn thing. And speaking of goddamn stupid.
Oh my God! I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't fucking understand.
Now, this is petty, right? I mean, this is petty as fuck, but I just say, what the fuck?
But it's just funny, but like, why?
That's not how you talk to
I do it. What the fuck?
Okay, in case you guys don't know, in case you're not familiar with dunking a gallon of water in general,
It's a
this is a
dispenser.
water dispenser, right? And this is the gallon. What you're supposed to do is you raise the gallon at the top of the water dispenser,
then you flip
and
it.
then you flip it,
That's
and then you
it.
flip it there. But this
These
guy,
people,
they got
took the water dispenser and then flipped it both. Oh my God!
Fucking dumbass fucking. Oh man. Yeah, only people in the third world country might get it because y'all Americans, y'all drink from your sinks.
Yeah.
Fucking disgusting, man. But man, jeez.
We got filtered water here, man. We ain't
That's
drinking from
fucking petty.
sinks.
That's fucking petty as fuck. But that's just me.
That's just funny. That's just something,
That's just
funny.
fucking
That's just something
funny.
to laugh at.
Anyway, but seriously, now it's something completely off entirely. Let's talk about this.
Now this is dessert here.
This
is
is
dessert.
the fucking funniest thing that I've heard in a while. By the way, can we make it to $100? Just $1 more.
Oh dang! Yeah,
Can
that's
we
right.
make it to $100 on the
Damn!
just for $1 more? Anyway, PlayStation 5 console brand new for $1,250.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Freaking
12.50.
scalpers, man. And then this guy said, "Hi, is this available? Do not buy it from scalpers.
Yeah.
Do not buy it from scalpers.
Yes,
Yes,
encouraging
it's
them.
available. Great. I'm leaving work at 4:30 today, but I only have my bicycle. Would you be around to meeting me around blah 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 blah? I can get cash before I leave. Sure thing. Cool. I have a small red bike. I'll shoot you a message when I get off work. Remember that small red bike, right? Remember that.
Remember that.
Sounds good, man. Hey, mate, I'm leaving now. Thanks, mate. Yeah, the guy got PS5. Oh, wow, it's big. Gonna be riding home with that. I can help you drop your house if you want to stress. If you want no stress, man. Nah, it's cool. See if we can fit it in my bag. You need a duffel bag. I can grab something from work. Closing shop now. This should be interesting. She'll write, I live near now the circus, really close. Keep that circus in mind. Keep that circus in mind. What sort of car do you have? I'm riding over the car park. I'm in a silver Golf, just coming to Marilla now. Okay, message me when you arrive. I should stand out. Orange hair, red hat, red bike. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Okay, Brian's fighting it to $1. Okay, thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. Seriously though. Seriously. Finally, $100 on this stream.
Filling up the bar.
Let's go. And let's go. God bless you all. Johnny Arts into $1. $1 coming your way. Hey, thank you so much for the donation. Keep coming. Hey, we can make it 101. 101. Nice. But anyway, where is I? Okay, I should stand out. Orange hair, red hat, red bike. I'll grab. Sorry, I got hungry. I got ordered some macas. I'll grab some stuff and meet you. Haha, no worries. I'll wait out here. Take your time. All right, think I see you. Can you see a guy red on a tiny red bike? I'll stick my arm out the window. No dice. Can you honk your horn maybe? I think I'm behind you. Yellow hair, big hat. Gotta be clowning me if you think I'm gonna pay that for a PS5.
Clown! Bitch, gotta be clown, boy!
What do you say after that one? Brutal, savage, wrecked. Absolutely taken down.
Dude, I fucking love these trolls, man. The scalper got trolled. The scalper actually put the PS5 on the car, went out of his way to meet with the guy, but the guy was trolling this whole time. Fucking amazing. Just give whole clap. Tell us $401. Where can we find the Bule thread? Holy shit, that Bule thread got deleted, man.
Wait, what?
What?
It got deleted?
Oh, sorry. No, the Bule thread on my Twitter. You should just scroll down. You should find it. Should find it there somewhere.
Yeah.
Bacchus Miku9 rated Miku9 rated $1.69. Hey guys, thank you so much for the donation, guys. Keep them coming. But seriously, though, gotta give huge claps to this fucking scalper. Golf clap,
Small red
You gotta
bike.
be clowning on that
Big
one,
hat.
big.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
man. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for today's stream. Man, 3 hours
See,
of fucking
I told you, this
recting.
was the dessert.
This is just the fucking main course. This is the dessert.
And now it's already complete. The 3-course meal is already complete. We'll see you in the next week's 3-course meal as well.
Yep, 3 hours of fucking dinner, bro. God damn. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining in the stream. It has been an absolute pleasure. It's been fun. It's been great. It's been lovely. Thank you all for the super chats. You guys are great. You guys have been keeping us stay alive in this godforsaken island. Invaded by these Westerners, man. By these invaders, by these cringe Bule, man. I'll see you all on the next stream. Take care.
Take care.
Recognize $5, 108, sacred number. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep it coming. Down. Perfect timing. Real close. Anyway, close the stream.